Setting up right now. 1 second.
No, he's good.
Oh, good. Good to go. Sorry.
All right, I'm loud again. I understand this. You put me down?
Yeah.
That's fine. We're good? We're on?
Yep.
All right. Okay. Well, I can't hear myself again. Now it's like spotty. Hello, hello, hello. Testing 1 2 1 2. All right, it's fine. Whatever. I guess it's fine. It's too loud again though. Hello, hello, whatever. Let's just go. It's that low. I can't hear. It's like I can hear in one ear. Try it again. Hello, 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 whatever. It's fine. It stinks. I can't even hear myself.
I think it's your headphones now, too.
Nope. Hello, hello. Turn up, I guess. I'll do this for 3. I don't care. Hello. 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 Fine, whatever. It's too loud, but let's just do the show. Get it over with. All right. Good morning, everyone. It is 9/11. I give Justin credit. He tweets it every year. I remember he said to me once, this is a true story. He said to me, the real tragedy of 9/11 is that a 9-year-old one day will be 11 years old.
No, it's not the real tragedy of 9/11.
That's what he told me.
He misses the glory days.
Yeah.
When they were in their prime.
Yeah. He always says he was happy that no kids died 9/11 on the planes, which I'm like, well, you are, aren't you?
Are you
happy no kids died in the planes 9/11?
Yes,
That's all I'm saying. That's it.
Happy's not the right word.
You wish kids had died in 9/11?
No.
I don't understand that.
No.
What do you? Well, I understand.
What were you most happy about on 9/11?
I always say my brother Ryan Minahan, who I'm going to the Eagles concert with tonight, famously watched The Simpsons on 9/11, like 6 o'clock. And Al Caprillion, that crazy weatherman, had his serious voice that day.
Oh.
He's like, good evening, I'm Al Caprillion.
I'd like to drop the character for a moment.
Yeah, he had to. I mean, that day brought us all together. Yeah. Geez, 35 years ago today. Well, that's how it goes.
I think that's right. I don't think that's right.
What do you mean? There was not a 9/11 35 years ago?
Well, there was.
Okay.
So that's the one they're talking about. I got bad news
That's
for
one
you.
I think about.
I've got bad news for
It
you.
was a Monday Night Football game that night. It was a good game. And is Mac Jones a winner or not? I don't know yet. We'll find out.
It's tough to say. It's
Yeah.
early in the season. They held tough. They
did.
came back.
They did. Well, can I say before we get to all the other stuff, do I sound like shit, by the way? What are the commenters saying? I'm just curious.
They're not saying you sound like shit.
Okay, good. Did I sound normal to you guys?
You sound fine to me.
Good, thank you, Justin.
Did. Yeah, and you sounded, when you were on Friday when you were saying it, on YouTube, it sounded fairly normal.
It didn't ask about that show.
Just throwing it out
Thank you. How about 3 weeks ago? It's unbelievable.
Then you sounded perfect.
Geyser of information today. Can I say that's an underwhelming for the greatest, well, one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time? What an underwhelming ceremony that is. Just to throw Brady out there like he's like Andre Tippett or something.
Yeah, I didn't really even.
Halftime of a Patriots, like rainy 4 o'clock game on a week 1?
Yeah.
And then they did a corny halftime interview with him.
Oh, did they?
Oh, and then Romo's like, you and Brady have been here the most, Jim.
Yeah, did they? Yeah.
Yeah.
I just saw him run out and he did that. I think Brady, if I got a chance to talk to Brady, I'd be like, Tom, the let's go thing doesn't mean anything outside of it. It barely means anything here. Like,
Well, he did start it.
I know, but like nobody in like Denver knows what that means. When
I don't know about that.
I don't think that's any national resonance, the let's go thing.
I think you're incorrect. I think people don't even know where it comes from. They just say it.
People
Let's go.
People said it way before that.
Yeah, I don't think
No.
it started.
No.
I mean, he just like
No, people said the words "let's go," but never like that.
Yeah, it's very weird. I don't know why he thinks that's so important.
It's his catchphrase.
He looked weird yesterday. He's a weird looking guy. I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, well, flying solo. What's going on, boys?
No, you're right. Tom Brady. In fact, I would say it looks like he's transitioning.
You say like a lump. I don't know. What the hell am I supposed to do? A busy week this week. I'm in New York. I don't know. I'm doing something with Frankie Burley. Of course, the person who organized it no longer works at the company. Oh, no. So I'm not sure exactly who I'm supposed to contact. I guess I'll contact Frankie at some point next day or two, see what's going on. So I'm there Thursday to do the golf. So I'm going to do a show in New York either Wednesday or Thursday, I guess. We're here today and tomorrow and Friday. I don't know who's in Friday. I don't know who's producing. Who's producing Friday? Do we know?
No, you haven't decided yet.
Okay. Any candidates?
I thought you kind of said maybe somebody new on Friday.
Yeah, any idea? Any candidates?
I'd like that. Well, I think you should try that Barstool guy, Coleman, who produced the rundown.
Yeah, if he wants to come in on Friday, that's fine.
Yeah.
If you want to reach out to him.
Okay.
That's fine. Is it Augustus tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay.
And Josh.
And Josh.
Whoa, a return for Josh.
Yeah. Josh had sushi and a little sushi that night. If you know what I'm saying.
That's very exciting. Good
He's a
for
fucking
Josh.
I think he's a closer.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think he is. I think he is. He'll be here with Augustus, which will be an interesting dynamic tomorrow.
Yeah.
This Augustus is really
Opposite ends of the spectrum. There.
Augustus is really coming on strong in terms of like tweeting things and messaging, and I want people to be ambitious, but I'm actually worried he's a psychopath.
Oh, you think he's a little too much?
A little bit, but I don't want to curb that either.
I think he's kind of the leader right now.
I think he's a leader right now.
Yeah,
for sure. I would say there's no other candidate right now who is even in the ballpark. I don't
Really?
I think.
Who'd you say?
I think
Montante?
a pairing of him and Montante would be
Montante's a third voice. He's not a producer.
good. Right.
I don't think. Do you think, Dave?
I think he can be. I think he can be. He had some problems on Friday, but he can be.
He did?
Yeah.
Like what?
Well, I don't know,
sound?
like the sound, the computer disconnecting, which he tried to claim wasn't his fault, but it's
Right.
physically impossible for it not to be his fault.
Right.
So there's a lot.
But if
of
you're
different-
hiring a producer, do you want to hire someone that's learning to be a producer? You know?
I just think he's too loud. Like I mean, I don't even mean that in a bad way, but I don't think he can help himself. I think he's just a nervous talker. You can't have that. Like the Kirk Minahan show can't be Montante interrupting me all the time.
I think he's generally good on air, though.
I do too. I think he's a good third chair. I don't know if he's a producer.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's definitely a candidate. Quinlan is still in the mix. I don't know where.
I don't think he is.
You think he's withdrawn already?
I think you said at the end of that phone call, you're like, all right, so you're back in. He never said yes.
Oh,
I'm
so you think
back
do
in.
you think he's out?
Yeah. And
Oh, you do?
I think maybe he'll play along, but like, I don't
Yeah.
think he wants to be in it anymore. I thought
Okay.
he made that pretty clear.
All right, and that's it, right? Am I forgetting anybody?
There's Mick.
Oh,
Mick was here today, yes.
Hey, there
I
it
suppose
is.
that's true.
There it is. Quinlan's long gone.
Mick loves that, like there it is. There's the making fun of it. That's his default thing. Don't do that.
I knew you were doing this. I mean,
It's
you
like,
think
it's
alike.
like annoying. Don't do
Montante
that.
was kind of doing that too, where you called him out, where he's like, "Oh, because I'm dumb and fat."
Yeah, he does. I
see what
told you
you're
he does
saying.
that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
it.
yeah.
He's He has a thick. Unlike Mick, he has a thick skin, but although I guess he's sensitive too.
I don't get that with Montante, really.
No,
see
he's a blocker. I think.
I'm sensitive.
Yes, Mick, you're sensitive.
Still doing that.
Stop doing that, Mick. I don't want 3 hours of me yelling at you. You know, really.
I'll tell you what bothers me about Mick's campaign so far is that
Other than stuff he made up about being attacked by the Saudis.
other than that,
Yeah, okay.
other than the troubling lies he's told,
Right.
is
Which is why Justin's here today. He's been on the case.
I was.
Go ahead.
every time he's been in, when you say like, you know, what else is going on today, boys? He always says like, "What do you think about me?"
Right. Oh, it's all him.
It's
It's all
always
him. I
like,
know.
say more. Could you say some praise about
Right. That's
me?
why I think. That's why I don't think he'll get the job, because he wants everything to be about him.
Right.
Like he doesn't think he's going to work for the Kirk Minahan show.
That's right. No, it's all about me. I would not try to contribute to the show. It's
you
making it
can
the Mick show.
contribute
Could
to the
I
show and
be
still
any
make
more
it-
annoying?
You're so unlikable. You're such a vomit.
I think I'm misunderstood. I think it's misunderstood.
You think so? Everybody's just it's just
the
everyone's
world's
wrong.
crazy.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
right.
you're probably right. You're probably right. Go ahead, Justin.
I can't tell if it's a bit with you, if you're schizophrenic,
not smart enough to
or
do
what
that.
it is. It's just
No, you hate him,
just
huh?
delusion. It's just it's never ending, just lies and bits and
Well, let's get to the crux of it before we get to the other stuff today, because we have to have Mike weigh in. Mike I thought was actually good for once in that video with Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis. I thought like he,
I sent them. Some
I thought you were good.
wait till you hear who has a crazy take on that.
notes. Not me.
No,
No.
Nope,
Do you,
not me.
Justin?
Nope, not me.
Somebody in this room.
In that room.
in that room.
Dave Conan.
It was a private conversation.
Go ahead, Dave. Let's hear it. I want to hear you defend Danny Masterson.
No,
of raping
I will
these people.
not. It was a private conversation. All I said is I can understand somebody writing a character letter about a friend of theirs, a close friend of theirs, just about the person they knew. I can understand writing the letter.
I
you have to understand-
I have to say, I actually understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
But you can't do that. Like in this
Right.
world, if they thought that was never going to be seen by the public, they're fucking insane.
Which they had
Yeah,
to have
and
thought,
Ashton
right?
Kutcher
course.
has made like a tearful video during Black Lives Matter.
and
and
have like some charity for this.
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
he's
roasted
big
Trump
against-
on the Golden Globe. He's very politically active.
I mean,
Or tries to be.
I get they were friends with him. Like I completely understand that. Like, look, like obviously Justin has his predilections.
No,
I'm not- where this
I'd
day
write
comes,
the letter.
you have no predilections at all in your life.
Oh, that's a word. I'm not too sure I know what that means. Predilections.
What do you think it means?
Things
Has its ups and downs.
things I'm not, kind of like vices.
Okay, yeah, things you're kind of not like
you go.
vices. Or do you mean just vices?
Just vices.
So you're throwing out the first part, the things I'm kind of not.
Things
That's
are
gone.
kind of not like out the window.
Okay, vices. Yeah, right. Yes, quirks. Yeah, predilections. Like you like video games, right?
I do like video
Yes,
games.
you have predilections, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I might have.
What is it about the word that's
I don't know what it
I
means.
like the lick part.
I don't know what it
I think
means.
the lick part makes him nervous.
I don't want to say I have predilections. Because
Right.
What if that means something?
Well, if like a college girl is being exploited, like you
That's a predilection.
you rub your penis until semen releases from your body.
I have done that before.
Yeah, but it's not that. It's actual video. It's not the real thing. The real thing you would not do that for.
Correct.
If they were really in college?
Yes.
No.
No, God, no. Jesus. It's the Golden Girls. Point is, though, let's just, all kidding aside, let's say Justin got popped for that, right, Mike?
Yeah.
And, like, he asked you to write a letter for him.
He asked me this, and I said, no, I would not.
You would?
No.
You might.
For the bit, I might.
Yeah, I think you have to do it. Yeah.
For the character that I
you have to
play as
commit
Mike
to it.
Geary, yes, I might.
But if you're Ashton, Kutcher, and whatever, Mina Kimes. Is it Mina Kimes?
Mila Kunis. That happens to the best of us.
I would be like, look, I totally understand Danny or what is it? The Mamas and the Papa's kid is his wife, right? The Phillips girl, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Bijou Philip? Bijou Philip? Bijou Philip?
Oh, I was thinking the other one.
Who are you thinking?
Isn't it Mackenzie Phillips or something?
No, that's the one day at a time person, isn't it?
Okay, maybe.
Who the hell knows? But you know what I'm saying. The wife, they reach out. You gotta be like, look, I totally get it. A, us writing a letter is not going to help. This guy's going to, and B, we just can't, like, we can't do it. And by the way, C, it's like wrong to do it.
Right.
It's got if we believe what we believe, it's got to rape people.
That's my thing. Are they claiming he's in it? Like this
No,
is
you
all
saw
lie?
you saw
or-
their video. Do you have the
I
video?
haven't- they mentioned it. To, I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, go ahead. All right, here it is. First of all, the visual is better because it's so written by lawyers and particularly her. She's terrible in it.
Yeah.
They're just looking at the thing and reading the script. But here's
We are aware of the pain that has been caused by the character letters that we wrote on behalf of Dan Masterson.
Well, the rapes.
We support victims. We have done this historically through our work and will continue to do so in the future.
A couple months ago, Danny's family reached out to us and they asked us to write character
So hold on.
letters.
So it's like it's very simple. You just say like we can't. I'll give you an example. So, a very good family friend of ours. This is not a joke. Actually, a very good family friend of ours had somebody in their family who had a situation like this happen, and they went to jail for it. This is a true story.
Okay.
And my mom was close friends with the parents, and a bunch of people wrote character letters for this person. And my mom's like, I just don't think I can. I just can't do it. And she knew this person for a long time. She's like, I just can't do it. And it doesn't mean, look, you serve your time, you do your thing, you get out, you live your life, fine, whatever. But like, you can't. And by the way, if I contradict myself from earlier, there's maybe like a slight chance that the judge sees a couple of celebrities. Who knows? Maybe they're star fuckers.
Yeah.
And they let him get out 4 months earlier. Fuck it. This guy did, raped at least 2 women, right?
Yes.
As far as we know. Yeah.
Yeah. He was a terrible actor, by the way.
Oh, you didn't like Men at Work on TBS?
No,
Oh, that was pretty good.
it's just his biggest crime was against acting. And these 2 idiots are just, living this pretend world. Go ahead.
Represent the person that we knew for 25 years so that the judge could take that into full consideration relative to the
Why?
sentencing.
But why?
The
Why would
letters
you?
were not written to question the legitimacy.
Shut up,
of the
you
judicial
asshole.
system.
Shut up.
And I'm not reading this.
Shut up. I mean, just shut up. The 2 idiots. Go away.
I like that Mila Kunis was like, we support victims. Now, in this case, we were supporting the predator. But generally speaking,
Yeah, we did a TV show with this guy.
is the character letter saying, like, we think he's innocent, or
They released
this
the
is
letter,
not the
right?
man we
Dave,
know him
Can you send me
to
the
be?
letter? Because I did see it on Twitter. I couldn't believe when I first saw it. I was like, this can't be true. Because people, I was like, in 2023, if we had Ashton Kutcher on, like, he wouldn't really say that he didn't think it would get out, right? He can't be that dumb, can
No,
he?
I can't imagine. Because also, Red and Kitty, I forget their real names, wrote letters too, and they have that Netflix show. I don't know if it's coming back or not.
Who, the dad and the mom?
Yeah.
Kurtwood Smith?
Kurtwood Smith and Mary Jo.
Oh, I'm a Kurtwood
whatever her
Smith
name is.
fan. Jeez.
I know. Red Foreman, underrated.
Father in Dead Poet Society. Do you have that, Dave, or no?
I'm looking it up. I didn't see the actual letter.
Yeah, it was out there. But yeah. So
As far as rapes go, they weren't the worst.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I don't want,
I never saw him rape.
I think you'd defend him.
Were
Mike.
you there?
Yeah. I don't know. So yeah, very weird story. What else is going on, boys? What do you got, Mick?
I was getting harassed all weekend because everybody thinks that I.
Not about you, but not about you, Mick. What else? What else stories? I mean, you proved Mike's point wrong, but
We'll go with.
how far down do you have your list of stories?
That was the top one.
What was the second one? Tell me the truth, because I'm gonna look at it.
Second one is the Portnoy Clemmer tweet.
The Portnoy Clemmer.
Saying that
you quote tweeted it.
Yes. So Clemmer had a video of Bloomingdale's, and I guess I didn't watch. I've never watched any of those videos, of course, but Dave said that it must be really boring. So Dave's saying he made him entertaining with the fight.
Yeah.
Which is true. I mean, I get that, but
yes.
I mean, I gave birth to Clemmer.
Oh, sure. To be fair to
Dave
Portnoy,
knows that.
I don't think he was. That wasn't a shot at you.
No, I know.
That was look at this fucking.
Look how
idiot.
boring Clemmer is. Yeah. But it gave Clemmer's a little. Clemmer's now safe forever. Like Dave's gonna get him, like he's gonna take him down, but now he's always gonna be around because he did this.
Dave has a way. I wasn't in the office, and Dave had a way of making me uncomfortable all the time.
Well, that's what I mean. If Clemmer can survive it, we know Clemmer's sensitive.
He's kind of like in the Smitty category now.
Yeah, if he doesn't get broken, or that fucking rat-faced cunt, Nate, who we'll get to at some point, trust me. I don't know about today or in New York, but I'll cut his fucking head off.
Number 3 on the list, by the way.
Okay, good. It should be number 1. I'm more important than you. You understand that, right?
Yep.
Do you actually understand that or not?
Very
You're
much aware.
zero. I mean,
Very much aware.
We're going to talk about me, and then you had some wacky bits you wanted to get to.
well, let's follow. Before we get to Dave, let's go. Mick, go ahead. So you want to talk about yourself? What do you have?
Well, you just asked what was going on. Everybody.
I did ask that. Yep.
Everybody accused me of shattering my own door.
Not
over the
everybody.
weekend.
Me.
Well, then the entire internet followed it.
Not the entire internet.
And
but
then
no.
a internet sleuth over there
trending on
decided to
But
full on investigation.
Well, first of all, I'll be the judge on this one, and I'll let you know already you're guilty. But I'll let Justin. I mean, you definitely did that to your own. That's psychotic.
The door broke March 23rd. I don't know what else to tell you. Everybody thinks that.
Justin, go ahead.
March 23rd, because in the picture it said March 22nd.
I misspoke. Excuse me. March 22nd. March 20, I misspoke there. Excuse me.
You got his feet to the
March
fire,
22nd.
Justin.
So there's a picture of a broken window, right?
Yep.
Is that, okay.
It's my front door.
So front door.
Yeah.
The show tweeted out like
Justin, go ahead. Let me hear the case, the evidence as you see it.
the show tweeted out, thankfully, something along the lines.
And by the way, to be clear, great tweet by foreplay guy Kyle Tim. Where you just there we broke down
it was
the
awesome.
show. Incredible. So Mick thinks that because he thinks there were multiple shooters in Vegas, which, by the way, everybody thinks. I mean, literally everybody in the plane. I will say right, Mick, there are multiple
want me to lock the
shooters
door?
in Vegas. No, Saudis, come on over. I'm at the Garden tonight. You want to, leave Don Henley alone, but come after Kirk Minahan, okay?
Yep.
That the Saudis did what these motherfuckers always do. Like usually people say they're going to kill them or they're going to physically harm them. No. They're going to go in their house and break their front door through there and then just walk out and leave.
Slip a note under the mat.
Mind games. That's what
What's
it's
that?
called. It's mind games. Mental warfare.
Yeah,
Mind
it's
games.
the long.
We can't kill
and
them just yet.
And the long game too, I would say.
That's right.
Because Mick went to the dark European deep web because he searched Vegas shooting.
That's not what happened.
And so Justin, and by the way, nobody this is do you know the name Morton Downey Jr., Mick?
I know. Is that Robert Downey Jr.'s father?
It is. So he was a talk show host who had, I believe, no relation to the actor Robert Downey Jr. Robert Downey Jr.'s
gonna
father
say,
is Robert
Why
Downey
would
Sr.
Morton Downey Jr.'s father?
Do you understand the junior part?
But at one point, could he be a junior? Then he. No, you're right. Yeah.
His father, Robert Downey Sr., is a. He actually made a documentary on Netflix last year, Mick, Robert Downey Jr. His dad was an experimental filmmaker, Robert Downey Sr. It's true. Morton Downey Jr. claimed he was attacked by neo-Nazis. I don't know if you know the story or not. He was like this crazy. You know his story or no? I
don't.
Do you know Morton Downey Jr. or no?
Yeah.
It's too bad he's not like comedy adjacent even because it'd be a wild. Why are you laughing?
He had a great. Didn't he have a great Stuttering John or Howard Stern
Yes.
interaction? or
Oh
something?
yeah. Stuttering John. Yeah. Well, you don't cover Stuttering John much on that show. So.
No, never. We never get to it.
It's a new wrap-up show. So he claimed he got attacked by skinheads, I think, and he had a swastika on his forehead that they wrote and carved, but he did it himself in the mirror, so it was backwards. So that level of dumb.
So like Justin Smollett sort of thing?
You were correct. Yeah, Mickey Smollett we call him. Or when Jerry Springer, I think, wrote a check to a prostitute when he was the mayor of Cincinnati. Yeah, we're talking about that level of dumb.
Yeah.
Mick's completely made this up for attention.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you the troubling thing though too is because Steve. It's been said before that one of the greatest moments in show history was that the reveal of Elias, where we found out that Steve was making it all up. He wasn't at some Airbnb or anything.
Well, Justin was there for that.
But that's kind of, it's a lie.
That's why Justin's in the top 6.
It's a lie that you can understand where you're like, well, he's trying to throw people off the scent of where he was staying, and then we can goof on it later. The idea that
Steve's
Mick
also
is
just a weird guy. I mean,
But the idea that Mick is keeping this up, that he thinks the Saudis were, that's just like creepy and weird that he's pretending.
I mean, you
this.
don't believe that, right?
I just
Nick?
said it was coincidental. I mean, you guys are jumping to the conclusion.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
I said this before.
We're in the bits. You think you're a paranoid guy, right?
I'm a paranoid guy.
Yeah.
Especially during that time, I was very paranoid for
Okay.
sure. Maybe I was reading into things
Do you
too
think
much.
maybe you were wrong or no?
I told you there's a possibility, but I think you could be wrong too.
Oh, but I suppose that's true. But anyway, we all agree that you would you use a rock? How'd you do it?
No, I did. Again,
Choose a cake, one of those cakes?
yeah,
or no?
it's yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
a pound cake. So Justin, go ahead. The facts as you see them.
So the show tweeted out, like, if the Saudis weren't so invested in golf, Mick would be dead.
That's true.
He retweets it with a picture of a shattered front door that says, "This happened right before Deserted Truth was released. You do the math." Thinking like, wow.
What's the math? Out of curiosity, can you do the math for me?
I'll
Mick?
do
You
the
know
math.
it. Go ahead. Let me hear the math.
Random guy shows up at your door.
Okay, it's not a number.
That was day after. So you get you get a shattered front door, and then the day after, a guy shows up asking to talk to you.
What's the mathematical equation for that?
As you're in the middle of editing a podcast that is talking about very explosive details about a case that a lot of people don't know about.
My God.
But the Vegas shooting?
Well, like the explosive details, the
Like
you know,
what? What details did you release?
like the deep dark web stuff that I
What,
found.
what details did you release
Say
to the
it.
podcast?
Well, I haven't
that
released it. I haven't released any of the stuff that I found. I have a
What
video.
are you
that-
afraid to say?
I'm not afraid to say anything. I
So
told you what I think.
what is it? What is your big theory?
My big theory is that there was multiple people involved in the actual shooting.
Everyone
and,
thinks
and
that.
I think everybody knows that, and I think that it was.
You just said
pretty
nobody
much
knows it.
No. I mean, the general public who just find their information out from the news. But if you do a little bit of digging, most people would find out and say, "Oh, something doesn't really add up here." I think you would agree with that.
I do. That's what I think. It's what most people
So
think.
my
But I think that I have a much bigger platform than you. All due respect, nobody's breaking any windows here.
maybe I was a little concerned. I don't know, but
I'll say my mom saw the second shooter, and she's been keeping it quiet, but she told me the name, and I'm going to say it on the Blind Mike Project. So
Just say it.
come
Rhymes
at
with.
me.
I'm going to rhyme with Jason Aldean. If you want-
The
if you
answer
want
will
big news,
stun you.
That would be big.
He's got a machine gun.
Do you think that what's his face, the shooter, whatever, Stephen?
Paddock.
I always wonder about that. Like, do you think he just had lunch that day?
I mean,
Like,
yeah,
it's just like a normal day. Like he had like.
a good last meal.
Well, do you know? Do you get his receipts?
I
that day?
don't even know if he did the shooting. we're that far into it. I don't think
Hey,
he
don't
did.
say that on the air. Gee, well, we're all we're accessories now.
Jeez, that 9/11 was bad.
Yeah, if we're really getting into it, I don't think he did the shooting at all.
Who do you think did the shooting?
A group of people that's not him. I mean, there's just
Who?
I don't know. Maybe a terrorist group. Maybe
Maybe
I mean,
a terrorist
Well, you think
group.
about it. Well, this is actually a reason why that could be, because the worst day in Vegas history financially was the weeks after the worst days were the weeks after 9/11, weeks after a terrorist attack. That would make sense. So
Worse than
having
the
the
pandemic?
Economy was bad after 9/11.
at least at the time, at least when I was doing this research.
at the worst before the pandemic. You're saying.
Sure.
Right. Oh, sure. Yeah.
So
can
I mean,
see that.
to have a giant terrorist attack right in the middle of Vegas, I don't think a lot of people would want to go to Vegas the next day. So that's
What's that
your
to do with
motive right
9/11?
there.
I'm confused.
I said after 9/11 after a terrorist attack, a big terrorist attack.
No, but what does that have to do with the shooting? I'm confused.
I'm saying people don't really want to go out in a lot of places when there's a giant, like a mass casualty. I don't think a lot of people are
What
pitching
does
to
that
get
have to do?
outside.
Am I wrong, Mike? I'm confused.
I don't know what he means.
What are you trying? I'm
saying-
Who's benefiting? from this?
just saying 9/11 happens in Vegas is pretty quiet for a while.
Yes.
But why?
Nothing conspiracy, just because I don't think people want to go.
Sure, nobody's traveling.
So
Travel's
if there was a
light.
giant shooting in Vegas, I don't think a lot of people would want to be going
So who
outside.
does that benefit?
Yeah, right.
It benefits hotels, casinos, the entire economy in Vegas. What are you talking about?
No. I'm saying
people aren't
if things are dead, who does that benefit?
Yeah.
If it's quiet there.
Nothing. Nobody. Nobody.
But what the fuck are you saying?
So then to say that's not some giant terrorist attack, it would benefit to say this lone wolf crazy guy shot people. We don't really know a motive. There's not a lot
What the
about
fuck
it.
are you talking? Dave, do you know what he's talking about?
Oh, he's saying the benefit of using Stephen Paddock instead of. He's not saying the benefit of.
Oh, you're saying just say it's not a terrorist attack helps.
I
Gotcha.
see.
Gotcha.
I
Yeah, but
see.
still, who is the act benefiting? Like,
Right.
what?
Yeah,
who is the
who wins
terrorist
for that?
group helping? You don't know.
So you think it's just a normal terrorist attack that just because they're crazy?
Yeah, I think that's definitely more likely than a 64-year-old guy loaded a bunch of guns up.
Just
one
saying
day.
fuck Mohammed is what you're saying.
I'm not
Is that what
saying-
you're saying?
I'm not saying that.
I'm not, but you're
He's
saying.
currently holding up a picture of Muhammad back there.
So go ahead, Justin.
So he tweets out the picture of a broken glass that says, "You do the math."
You do the math.
And
I've been doing the math,
We
by
just
the
did
way.
it.
It equals terrorism. I got
it.
a lot of holes in Justin's argument here.
Works for me. I just did it. I didn't realize that makes a lot of sense.
I see a reply from my guy Rolf on Twitter, who says, "Deserted Truth was released on March 9th, 2023. which is in the middle of winter of Cape Cod, and this grass in this picture is like green as there's trees, blah blah blah. It looks like it's a summer. It looks like it was taken yesterday.
Guy doesn't know how to take care of his lawn. I mean, I don't know what you want from me.
To be fair, I'd call it end of winter.
We haven't gotten to this point yet. So I asked if you could send over the in photos on your iPhone to show that it was taken on that day, to show that it was taken in March.
Yep.
You sent that over. It says March 22nd. I said, can you open up the thing to see if you can, because you can change it on an iPhone, which you can do. Correct, Mick?
I didn't know that. No, until you sent me that video. Yes. Until you sent me that video, I was very much unaware. I didn't know that.
So then you send me because also tweeted from the Deserted Truth account is a picture of the Jehovah's Witness who came by.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
And the grass is dying. The trees are dead.
Yeah, I did see the grass.
It looks like it completely different. And
Completely
then
different.
You send that picture. You're like, I don't know what to tell you, man. My neighbor doesn't upkeep his lawn as well as I do.
Your evidence is the trees. Like you're some ecologist. It's a different time of photo too. Like one of them's taken at dusk. One of them's taken on a hazy, sunny day.
What? Show me a tree that has leaves at dusk and no leaves and is dying the next day.
Also, Jehovah's Witness, they just come by houses.
Yeah, that was why I was skeptical. I didn't see him go anywhere else.
I'm sure he just went right to your house and then
He
left.
did. Yeah, I mean, you guys
Gave me that I'm watching you.
Deserted Truth. Go ahead,
So
Justin.
you refused to send over the thing that would show the original post to show that
Well, then I started questioning your motives because
Yeah, 'cause then
I didn't know what you were
The
doing.
motive is he wants to prove you're lying.
And then
but it seemed a little deeper.
Since my dad's a cop, I
Yeah,
have
he mentioned
motives.
you mentioned that, not me.
You
were
said
like,
right away, officer.
Wait. Who said that? Who said the dad's a cop?
He
Justin?
did. Yeah, and I
You
said,
said your
well,
dad's a cop?
I said I don't want to get involved with local law enforcement. I don't want any affiliation.
If it's worthy of an arrest, I'm fine with it.
I can see the picture. Have him show me the
Well, no. When I asked
Show
him,
Dave the picture.
When I asked him,
Which one?
when I asked him to
Dave
send
just-
me it, he said right away, officer, and I said, haha, I'm not a cop. My dad's a cop. It was a stupid throwaway joke.
It's intimidation. I like
Yeah,
that.
it was very intimidating.
Right.
And then now you're saying I have some motive and it's a witch hunt.
I gotta say, I don't know how close Mick was to solving this thing. If you watched Justin's video and was like, "What's this guy's angle here?" I can't figure him out.
So I proved that you're lying.
No. Nope. No.
So tell us, Mick, what happened that day? Like, you guys, you weren't home. Your cousin were not home.
Christian was home.
Christian was home when this happened.
He was home. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, right, he threw the rock. Right. Of course. Yeah, that makes sense. Somebody had to do it. I didn't think of
So
that.
you heard your front door break.
No, that's the best part is he didn't hear it at all, and I wasn't home that night.
The very intimidating,
is the best
intimidating way
part.
of breaking a window silently.
How'd they do it? Like what? So what was thrown in there?
That's why it's confusing. There's no rock. There's no bird feathers. There's
You ever
no
play that
anything.
game Icebreaker? You have a little
Bird
hammer.
feathers? I thought maybe a bird flew into it. Maybe,
bird flew into it and broke that'd be a hell of a crash.
Well, then you'd think there would be a rock or some sort of ball. There's nothing. There was nothing there, and the front door was shut. It's not like there was.
You don't have a ring or anything?
No, we have it on the other side. There's just on that one side. Not that door.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You're not buying it, Justin.
This is the stupidest fucking thing.
So, Justin, what happened? Tell us you have
he never sends over the evidence that shows that.
No, but what do you think happened that day?
I think like a week ago or yesterday he broke his own window to be like, this will be a great bit.
I think that's true too. I actually do believe that.
Do you really believe that?
Yeah, I do.
Yes.
I actually do. I actually do. You're fucking crazy.
I think you're schizophrenic.
Yeah. I mean, you do have mental issues, right?
I'm not the most sane.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I do think you're very capable of doing that.
Is there a way to
What
prove
are you
in
saying,
that?
Dave?
That picture is not here. So the man
March
walking away.
22nd.
The man walking away. The original picture.
Jehovah's Witness?
Yes, he
Yeah.
March 22nd, 2023. The other picture was March 21st, right?
Yes.
Okay, it's not.
So you deleted the picture.
I don't know what happened.
Oh my God! Just fucking admit to it. I have no idea. Liar.
I'm not good with like Dan Shaughnessy. I'm not good with the phones.
I'm not good with phones.
Those
I'm not good with
crafty
phones.
Saudis.
Your producer's not good with
Are you
phones.
suggesting that Chris Saudi's hacked his phone, Mike?
That's what I think.
That's what I think it was. Yeah.
God.
So what happened to that picture, Mick?
I don't know. We're gonna have to find it.
Just admit you're lying. What are you doing?
You're lying.
Can you just admit you made it up? It's fine.
The door broke. I don't know how the door broke.
where's
The
the
door
picture,
broke
dummy?
right. I don't know where the picture. I told you the picture's right here.
Where was the picture you sent me 2 fucking days ago?
That's a screenshot of.
That's what I was asking. Is there would be a timestamp of that?
That's what you guys are. That's what I sent to Justin. And Justin just ignored it.
Why did you take a screenshot?
Are you saying that
of the
Justin
picture?
deleted your picture from your phone using his phone? He's a mastermind. I will say that.
Your dad really is a cop.
He sent me. I don't know if you can see that.
I
But,
can't see anything.
Okay, neither can I.
What is it?
It says March 21st.
March 21st.
I don't know. No one can see it.
That's fine.
March 21st. It has a thing, and then right below it's March 22nd with the Jehovah's Witness walking
Why
away.
don't you tweet it out? Okay. And you're saying, Mick, the picture just disappeared.
No, I don't know where. It's in my phone somewhere, but
stupid.
It's not next to that. I mean, Justin has it right next to. He has them right next, lined up together, right on the same dates. He thinks that I doctored it. I don't even know how to do that.
But where's the picture, Mick?
Where did you get this screenshot from that you sent me? It didn't just appear. I didn't get this. You sent it to me on Twitter.
You're asking when the door broke, right? The door broke on March 23rd.
When did you take the picture?
Hold on. I will say this is now the angriest. Justin's the angriest anybody's ever been about the Vegas shooting while wearing a Boba Fett t-shirt.
My mom came back. She was like, "It was all right.
It's fine. Whatever." Honestly,
I certainly wouldn't get worked up about it.
So that one guy next to me got shot. Was kind of an asshole during the concert. Wouldn't shut up. So you're saying the picture, Mick? I just one more time to be clear. This is, I think, the most damning evidence yet.
Yes.
The picture that was on your phone that you sent to Justin is just gone right now.
I'm trying to locate
deleted photograph.
I'm trying to locate it right now.
Is there a deleted?
No, I don't think Dave was looking in the right area.
You might want to go outside and see if it's out there, maybe.
I should have looked through deleted.
Why would you delete it though?
Because he's a fucking
because there would be a timestamp of when he took. If he took it 3 days ago.
I promise you I didn't delete it.
Oh, he promises. Okay, the guy who's full of bits.
Fucking
promises.
iPhone.
You piggy promise?
I don't know.
Is it the iPhone fairy again? I was warning the kids about it. They're supposed to just come in and take that picture.
All right. There's Jehovah's Witness.
Dave in the background, I just hear him. There's the Jehovah's Witness.
I don't know where it is. I swear to God I didn't delete it.
Where's that picture from?
Quit an investigation.
I swear to God.
This is the case.
Where's it
Season
from?
3.
So fucking
Hold on.
stupid.
Episode 1, retard soup.
I didn't delete it. It's not in my deleted.
Oh, because you can't delete your deleted.
Oh.
Because you can't go clear deleted.
Oh, you're saying you can delete it for good.
Correct.
Gotcha.
So it's not deleted, it disappeared.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
My phone got hacked.
They just took that one picture, huh?
Yeah.
This is really good.
So what's your defense? Mick, all kidding aside, what's your defense for that?
What's my defense for what?
The picture disappearing, you idiot.
I didn't delete it. I don't know. I don't know what you want.
So if your life was on the line,
I'm not joking right now. I didn't delete the picture.
Oh my God, he's
Mick,
not
I
joking.
understand.
I'm sorry.
If your life's on the
Mick, I'm sorry for laughing.
If your life's Mike, shut up. Okay, this is very serious. If your life's on the line, okay, Mick, I got a gun. Justin's got a gun to the back of your head. The Officer Trudell, and you have to save. You're dead if you guess this wrong. And I say, what happened to that picture? I don't know means you die. What is your best guess?
I think when I was trying to figure out the dates, I maybe mischanged the date or something, but I don't know.
So you mischanged the date.
Yeah, when I was trying to find it, when Justin checked it, that's what I don't know.
I don't know. Change.
What does that even mean? What does that mean?
You can change it. So if I take a picture of you right now and go
can
boom,
change.
then I could be like, oh, I can make it look in my
you
iPhone.
can?
Yes, to make it
really?
look like I took it in March of.
Yes, but he
22.
mischanged
But
it.
the original stays. You can also.
Yes, but then if you click on it, it would say originally taken 9/11/2023.
Right.
And then it would say adjusted March 2nd.
I almost have to ask at this point, Mick, where were you during the Vegas shoot?
Protesting a little too much.
It's just, I don't understand this.
Even his reaction to that, where he's like, well, it wasn't me. That's for damn sure.
Do you understand why people may be skeptical now, Mick?
I could see why people have questions, but I don't have any motive here at all. I get
Your
no
motive is to go off the show and be like, remember all that good times we had talking about me and the podcast and the picture and all that? Yeah, it was great. Well, people were saying it was an awesome episode, and I mean, a couple months from now,
He's actually right. I mean, that's exactly it.
Yep.
All right.
or you're severely schizophrenic.
I'm not really.
Have you been diagnosed
think
with
he is.
anything or no?
What's that?
You've been diagnosed with anything like mentally?
No.
You check boxes on schizophrenia.
I don't think he's crazy.
I don't know.
You don't think he has signs of delusion?
I mean, really?
I think he's just a liar.
Yeah, there is that too. I don't know.
If I can speak to Christian and Al, get Mick checked out.
Yeah.
What's your final, before we move on from this, Mick, what's your final take on this? Like, what's your final defense?
I didn't delete the photo.
The photo's gone, right?
The photo's deleted. Oh,
photo's
yes.
gone.
No, it's deleted.
No, not deleted. It's gone.
If I did doctor anything, it was not intentional. And
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What,
like when Justin was telling me to go through my photos, hitting the setting, I'm not good with that stuff.
You're not good with that stuff? You want to produce the podcast and you can't go through your photos?
My big defense is I did not do anything to sway people's opinion on this. All I did was tweet out the photo that my door broke on the day of 2 days before someone showed up at my house.
But when you say
hold on, John.
when you say that, right? and then you just claim that some picture disappears. You can see why people may be like, I don't believe this guy.
I could see it. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, would you believe you if you were listening to this episode right now as a Kirkman and Joe fan?
I would think that probably more lines to believe you, but like you guys don't know exactly. Like I'm not trying to make this like funny. I don't have the photo.
Congratulations.
Can I ask if this situation were happening to Tommy, where you asked, Tommy, well, where's the photo? And he's like, guys, I gotta tell you, it's just gone. I didn't delete it, but it's gone. What would you be doing to Tommy right now?
Me?
Yeah.
I would say that he.
You know what I'd say? I'd say I feel really bad for him. It's really hard. And
I think we should all show a lot of sympathy for him.
These things happen sometimes.
Honestly, probably just give him the job. Yeah.
I would call him a fraud. You're right.
Correct. So why don't you just finally? We're done now. Just admit that you made some stuff up and we can move on. Just let it go. Just let it out.
I didn't make it up though. That's the thing. Like my door broke the same week.
Just say the picture was made up.
The picture may have been doctored, but I'm telling you, the door broke. The door broke.
What do you mean by doctored?
The door broke the same week.
Whoa, the picture may have been doctored. What do you say?
Like when I went to do the settings thing that he showed me, maybe it disappeared. Maybe I don't know where it went, but I swear to God, I don't have the photo.
Dave, go ahead. Step in, Dave.
I may have missed this, and I apologize. Where did the original? How did you screenshot the original photo and get it out there in the? When did that happen? The last week, right? Whenever he posted like the window photo, it's a screenshot of the original photo. Does that make sense?
Where was that?
You get where I'm going with that, Kirk?
No, I wasn't listening.
He posted a screenshot of the photo.
Right.
How did you get the original?
Twitter. On the Deserted Tree Twitter.
So you had tweeted that picture.
I mean,
out
the grass in this picture. One second. Shut up. I just didn't see this tweet, Justin. I forget. The grass in this picture is so different.
It's night and day. And
I mean, it's literally two different seasons. Like
you can't just say your neighbor
fall and
doesn't upkeep their lawn. That's not how it works.
I'm not a landscape expert or some sort of.
Neither am I. Leaves don't fall off if you don't upkeep your lawn.
There's no leaves on any of those pictures. That's right around the same time of year, and all you're looking at is one tree has no leaves in like the way background. That's all.
That's fucking psychopath. This is another 9/11 where I think you're just gonna fly the president somewhere safe. Just nuts. I don't even get it.
It's not. Just so fake.
It's been. You've obviously been exposed here. So just let it out.
I'll stand by what I said.
Good.
I don't know what you said.
The door freeing to say you were just lying about all.
I mean, no. It's not gonna cost you the job or anything.
No, I just don't know where the picture went. Like I would tell you if I deleted it. I would say I lied about that, but I don't know where the picture went. Nothing else I'm lying about. The thing that I was looking.
Check under the desk.
I was looking at the.
Why is that grass brown and the other grass is totally green?
Because one of them's taken at dusk and one of them's taken at noon.
You know how grass changes from dusk to noon.
Like one of them's taken from inside my house in a dark environment, looking out with
in March. And the other one was taken in July.
No. And then the other one was taken in March at the same time, just on a different. Like you're outside. When I was outside.
Was there like a bomb? Was Oppenheimer in your neighborhood? I don't understand.
I come home at noon. I go back out at dusk. I'm like, where am I? It's a different world out here.
God, there's water fountains for black people and white people. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Weren't there cars once? Mick,
this is a weird hill to die on. Because he dies on these weird hills.
He kind of owns you too, though, Justin.
I guess.
I mean, he's in your head.
Of course.
I mean, look at this. Look at this poor Jehovah's Witness, too.
He's going to bring that up.
Guy's clearly walking to the next house.
Have you heard the good news?
But, I mean, look at that grass. It's like lush. The grass across the street, by the way, is equally green, Justin. In that first picture, if you look.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So like, it's a neighborhood green.
Yeah, but that's not the same house.
No, I know, Mick, but I'm saying like it's the same neighborhood, correct?
Change that much from house to house.
In the other picture is
that one neighbor is really dragging your property value down.
When is Jehovah's Witness visiting you? In March, you're saying, right?
Yeah, that was March
22nd, right?
Yep.
Okay. The 21st is a beautiful green day. The 22nd, not so good.
It's a hazy, sunny day. I mean, I don't.
You know what?
The photos do look different. I would admit that, but. That also is one of them's taken from inside a dark room for a photo outside.
That doesn't change the color of the fucking grass.
And one of them's taken at like 4:30 in the morning, right before the sun came up.
In one picture, though, the grass is totally green.
Yeah.
And the trees are filled with leaves.
Yeah.
The bottom, it is completely different color, and there are no leaves on the trees. There's not a leaf to be seen on the trees.
It was a hazy day.
Yeah, it was dusk in March. That's when the trees grow back.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
No, I want to hear your defense for that.
I'm not an ecologist. I don't know why.
You said that. We know that.
I don't know.
Nobody thinks you are. But there's no leaves at all on the bottom. There's none. There's not one.
controlled burn. I don't know.
A controlled burn?
What?
Maybe a
It's
controlled
more
burn.
Saudi
I don't know.
interference.
I'm going to do this for 3 hours. Can you just admit you're lying? Now we'll move on.
I will tell you again, I don't know what happened to the photo there. The only thing I am lying about is where the photo actually went, because the photo was originally there. I don't know what happened to it. I guess that you could say I'm lying or I'm trying to hide the photo. I'm not.
I'm just in the leaves. Like, there are no leaves in this. You see this, Justin? There's no,
yes.
And the picture with the
Jehovah's Witness walking away.
Who's probably just some regular guy, by the way. He's walking down the street. The picture above it is, look at the trees there. There's 5 million leaves.
Yes. Yeah.
What?
It's not the same, but like one of them is the front of the house where there's no trees at all, and all you can see is the lawn basically. And then the other one, there's the backdrop. Of like
They're both the front of the house.
You can see.
They're both fronts of houses in the picture.
Yeah, but different houses. That's kind of what I'm saying. One guy keeps his lawn. And he's got a nice landscape.
that's
The other
not
guy
how it
doesn't.
One guy
fucking
upkeeps his
works.
leaves on trees. He like puts them up there like decorations.
There's leaves on that other guy's trees too. It's just not.
there's
shown.
not. No,
there's not.
But that one tree's dead right in the front. That's why.
That's not true. There is a million trees behind him.
Right
There's no
above the
leaves.
house.
Big ones. No leaves. None.
For clarification, the two photos are one is the Jehovah's Witness and the other one is the broken window, right?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
And both are from your home.
Is that,
Yes.
so you now
Yes.
clarify-
Different locations,
Everything makes
though.
sense now, Mike?
Paint a picture for the audio listeners.
That picture on the bottom with the Jehovah's Witness.
You can't defend him here, Dave.
No, I'm telling you.
Dave, do you believe him?
I want to defend this.
Dave's
guy.
a Mick guy.
no,
He is such a fucking liar.
Look at the leaves in those
It's
two
absurd.
pictures.
But look at the grass and the Jehovah's Witness picture on the bottom left.
1 second.
That's
That's a sentence that's never been said before. The grass, so I'm looking at the Jehovah's Witness.
yep. You see the bottom left of the picture?
So I get he's
triangle.
walking.
Yep.
The bottom left.
The dead grass,
Oh,
basically.
different
Right
lawn.
So with that color,
Whose lawn is that, Mick?
that should be the green grass from the top, technically.
Right.
No, it shouldn't.
Mick, is that your lawn?
Yeah, it is, but it's not my like.
Mick, I see dirt and
That's
there's,
not
like,
my
there's
front-
no fucking, there's
That's
no
where
grass.
people park. That's where people park. It's like side of the lawn. That's side lawn.
They park across the street in that
looks
yard there too.
exactly like
It looks
the other
exactly the same as across the street.
No,
Mick.
park across the street.
So then you're fucking lying.
I don't know what happened.
And who fixed the glass? Who's the contractor that fixed the door? Let's call him. When did that
Yeah,
work?
well, who fixed
Oh,
that door?
interesting.
The door's still
Good call,
broken.
Dave.
Door's still broken.
Door's
There's
still
no
broken.
glass.
When
in
was
it.
the door broken?
Never
March.
forget. It's a reminder.
You haven't fixed the door in
Every
6
day I
years.
walk through.
Keeps me honest.
Every day I walk through that door.
They told him not. They
Episode
told,
3 will never
they told him
happen.
not to fix it. If you fix, I'll fucking kill
It's
you.
a little drafty in
Tell me
here
you
now,
haven't fixed
but
that door in 6 months?
In March?
Yeah.
You gotta. You know how you just leave your door open.
You're telling me you haven't fixed that door in 6 months?
Nobody uses that door. That's
do you
like,
rent?
No, well, somebody owns the house that I know. We live together. But yes, I do pay rent.
Who owns it?
Beyond Average Christian.
Oh, okay. We can't trust him.
Okay, yeah, that's
So
that adds up. All right.
So you haven't fixed the door in 6 months?
Yeah, but we have there's a door behind that door. It's
Any
that's our
plans
storm
on fixing
door.
it? Maybe like a week from now.
Yeah, we'll fix
but-
it. We'll fix it.
Yeah, about the time it
Forget
takes
that.
to
I
call
mean,
a
we
contractor.
know it's
and-
bullshit, but the damning stuff are the leaves and the grass. I mean, it's
100%.
It's just a lie. It's just a fucking lie.
I don't think that would hold up in
Fucking lie.
court. I don't think you'd be able to.
You don't think so?
No, I'm just saying that. Oh, the grass is a different color at a different time of day. One of them's taken at 4:30 in the morning. One of them's taken at noon.
So if you take a picture of your house today, the window will be broken.
But there is no window in it. So yeah, there'll be it'll be hollow. It'll be completely hollow. That door. Yeah, I can do that when I get home if needed.
No.
That's like full
Are you
grass.
capable of doing that?
We just did it probably 2 days ago.
Ah, yeah, right.
It's not good, but
That's fair.
remember, it wasn't done in March. Like, it was done 2 days ago.
Right.
Or like a door randomly got broken. He's like, oh, we can do this.
Will Christian hold up under questioning?
That's a good question. I think he would be able to vouch because I mean he was there that night when the door broke.
Let's bring all your buddies on.
What's that?
So let's bring all his buddies on.
exactly. I'm not. I mean, you just fucking lie.
Is he one of the interns?
Is it even the real Christian anymore? Or has he been replaced with Saudi intel?
Can you just honestly? Because this might actually now cost you the chance of the job. Like if you're lying,
Well, he's lying.
right? I mean, just admit you're lying, then we'll move on. It's okay. Then you survive.
I don't know what happened to the picture. I'm telling you right now, I do not know what happened
Okay,
to the
explain
picture.
me why there are no leaves on that tree at all, and then there are leaves on the tree in the other picture. Just
I
explain
can't.
it to
I
me.
can't. I honestly I can't.
What's your best guess? Again,
It looks like they were taken at 2 different times a year.
ISIS.
okay, but it was.
but they weren't. They weren't.
Okay, so
They were
you-
not.
You guess how they send the message to Saudis?
Yeah.
They're gonna take down every leaf in this goddamn neighborhood. So explain to me again, gun to your head.
Yeah.
Your life's on the line. You have to answer correctly. Why is this the case? And you can't say you're not an ecologist.
I would say if I had to say gun to my head, I would say they were taken at different times. But
Of year.
but
Of year or day?
of the year, different seasons.
Right.
But that's just because the photos do look
Some of my
bad.
favorite things that I do when I miss my parents. I do miss we'd have dinner like 5 or 6 o'clock. We'd sit there and just watch the leaves go back on the trees. They'd float from the sky and go. And the trees would be filled again. And Pa would say, I think it's nighttime, son. I think so, Dad.
It's dusk. Yeah. Can I go back to? Did he say the reason for there being no leaves on one tree was
one
a
second, Mike.
concentrated burn?
No, the guy was doing work on his house.
But again,
you said he doesn't upkeep.
But again, Mick is saying if he was forced to tell the truth, he would say that the pictures were taken at different times.
If I was forced to.
Yeah. So you're admitting
I'm
it.
saying it's a damning photo. I understand why you would think that, but
But I said if your life's on the line,
That's what I'm saying.
You would say that they're taken at different times.
So you would just say things that the person holding the gun wants you to say.
yeah.
No, but I'm saying if you're wrong, but I will know if you're lying, so you get shot. So now you're lying to me about not lying or lying.
That's what it sounds like.
That's what it's. So what
So
happened?
just admit that you're lying.
Okay, Justin, I am lying.
Were you actually lying or no?
I'm lying about the photo.
Oh.
You were.
Just the time of it.
Oh.
When did you
was
do
it
it?
taken? It was taken like probably 3 weeks after when I actually told you it was taken.
Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
Because I was still
Just
working on the project.
randomly to not.
What?
I was still working on the project.
In April, you weren't.
I still was.
Mick, do you know how bad that makes the podcast look? That you're willing to lie like that?
What do you mean? Lie what? Well, this isn't during. Whoa,
You just said you lied.
Hold on.
What lie?
Hold on. What are you saying I'm lying about? During the podcast,
What are you saying you're lying about?
Like during the
What are you lying about? What are you lying about?
at when the times the pictures were taken. That is it.
Correct.
Yes.
So you're saying the first picture was the Jehovah's Witness was taken when?
March 22nd or 21st.
And
Whatever
the next
it is.
picture was taken when?
Like 3 weeks after, not
April,
3 days.
say, or something.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm saying if you're willing to fuck around with stuff like that, why would I trust you doing a podcast at all?
Well,
like if you're me,
this wasn't
no,
during-
hold on. If you're me, okay, and you're willing to be that, you can smile if you want, but if you're willing to be that loose with it, if I'm doing the case or something,
This wasn't during the case, though.
I know, but do you understand what I'm saying or not?
I know what you're saying, but
100%.
It was during your version of the case. You were trying to do a
But
podcast.
not even
like
that. Forget that.
I wasn't
hold
fucking
on,
around,
forget-
though.
But even that, like just the fact that he's willing to fuck around like that would make me nervous because he didn't want things to be true.
Yes.
So then he's like, oh, you wouldn't believe it. Jennifer Faye, and then you're like, well, it's unbelievable. Now, how would I trust this guy?
Right. There would be a lot
But
of
that's where I'm
probablys.
confused. Like this whole door
you're
thing.
stupid,
Yeah,
that's
but
why.
this door thing did not happen. Like I wasn't taking this photo and tweeting
By the way,
it during the case.
now nobody believes that door
During
thing.
the case.
Like,
That is anything you've ever said.
that door thing now just admit that. Now we can just be done. Then I'll be like, we're good. We're all square.
You think I broke the door?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, sure. I broke my door.
Mike, 30 seconds ago, you said you lie about the other thing. Why would I believe you now?
I didn't lie about the other thing. All I said is
You
I don't
just fucking
I don't
said
know what
you
happened
did.
in the photo.
What?
I do not know what happened to the photo.
Mick, you said you lied about the date of the other photo.
I said yeah, the dates of it, but I didn't delete it.
that lie. Yeah, that lie.
Oh, we're hung up on that lie still.
So do you see why I wouldn't trust with the other stuff now?
No, because what you were saying is you wouldn't take the case serious, and where I would push back is I did not tweet out the broken door trying to have fun with it during Deserted Truth.
That's
This
nothing.
was during this.
I don't care about that. The
Okay.
point is you're willing to monkey around with stuff to make your story stronger.
But I wasn't monkeying around. Someone showed up at my door. That wasn't that funny to me at the time.
What's it have to do with the two pictures?
It's hilarious.
Because somebody showed up at my door.
Yeah, but why would you change the dates then to make
you
your
said-
hold
you
on,
said
Just
someone-
hold on. What I'm trying to say is, I think everybody watching right now, and
Yes.
the reason to listen later,
The reason I changed the dates so I could get-
will understand what I'm saying.
Okay.
You changed the narrative and the dates to make your story stronger. So why wouldn't you do that in the case or other stuff when you have the chance to do it again to make a story stronger? Mike, do you understand that question?
You also have to remember.
Do you understand that or no?
The neighborhood
no.
was recovering from a madman setting one tree on fire. I cannot get
Dave,
past.
do you understand what I'm saying?
No, it's not a fair
Justin, you
comparison.
understand what I'm saying?
I do.
Mike, you understand?
Yes.
And
Because I would not be I feel like trying to have fun and like show up like I changed the photos
I don't
because
think you're trying to have any fun. I think you're
cha-
serious about
No, I
that.
changed the photos because I wanted to have the screenshot together so I could send it to Justin so they're right next to each other. So he could have that photo and tweet it out. The only I wasn't doing that during the case. I wasn't like, oh, let me try to make up some stuff that's happening to me all of a sudden. The only thing that happened to me during the actual case when I tweeted out was somebody showed up at my door. I didn't know who they were and they left.
Didn't happen.
But you've taken this as
you've
seriously.
also-
You said you do the math. You said you were very serious about this.
but you've also
When
said
I tweeted it out the other day, Mike, I mean, like, I wasn't like actually like find out what happened. I
But
just
when you
kinda-
tweeted it out the other day, it was a lie.
you also
Yeah,
said
Mick, you lied. So
also-
once you do that, like it's like why would it's? I'm trying to think of it's like a Colin thing, honestly. Like why would you believe anything else after that?
Go on.
Journalistically, like I don't like. Why would you? Why if you're listening to anything else you do now, you'd be like, oh, this guy's willing to do this to make the story stronger.
You can't let the truth get ahead of a good story, you know?
That's a great quote. So you also said that the reason why the guy showing up at your door was so alarming to you was because the day before your window got smashed. But now you're saying that was 3 weeks after.
That's why I got my dates confused.
Shut the fuck up. You're so fucking stupid. This is sad. You're right. He does own me though.
Why are you laughing? I mean, like.
Because Justin's freaking out about. I don't know what. Like, it's not that big of a deal. I don't know.
I think it's a big deal.
It should be to you.
I do.
Kirk, you don't
You're being called a liar.
Yeah, but
Like, the producer of this might produce the case, and like, I would never let you near the case now. Never.
All right.
Would you?
I mean, if you would judge it off that, like trying to
stir some shit.
Yeah,
Just trying to get everyone going. Everyone's talking at the weekend. No shows.
Oh, if you're going to judge it by the one investigation I did where I lied about everything, then fine, I guess. If you're going to be that much of a stickler
That's
about
what I'm
it.
saying. Like, well, why would you, if you were me, why would you ever let you near that?
If you looked at the deserted truth and you said, should I hire somebody based off this? No, absolutely not. So no, I agree with you.
Okay, well, should I hire you for this show?
I feel like I've been stirring it up, having fun with people, and people hate me.
This is the show where you lie.
This is the great show.
Like, the show will be fine with or without
I didn't say
you.
it
We don't need
wouldn't.
you
I
stirring
never said
anything
it
up.
wouldn't.
Like, we're fine.
I never said it wouldn't.
We could have a monkey come in here and fucking
agree.
shit on the desk and people would talk about it. Like, that doesn't mean anything.
I agree completely.
That'd be awesome.
I mean, what do you bring to the table?
Well, I mean, some of the things that happened the last couple of weeks, I feel like were pretty good content. Jeff DeLoe calls in screaming. The reason why Tommy Quinn was free.
Yeah, what a life,
All-time moment
the
there.
life cycle of that is people are still talking about it.
I didn't say that, but I thought that was pretty good. Jeff was
What
like
do
a
you
nice-
bring to the table?
annoyance and get people mad and fired up.
Annoyance, yeah.
Yeah, but Tommy annoyed
He brings the
everyone.
worst out of you.
Yeah, that is a
he's
shelf
got-
life.
he's
of
got
about-
his buddy
shelf life of about an
interns.
hour, I would say.
I guess so.
Justin hates your guts, by the way.
No, not a fan.
You just hate him, huh?
Yeah.
Do you think Justin would enter the race just to keep Mick from getting the job?
Well, I mean, we're not doing roof ball here, so I would say probably not. What else? I don't know what else to say about it. Like, what is there to say? I mean, obviously, the door's a lie now. We know that. We knew that anyway, but now we obviously know
It's
that.
tough because all we can do,
I mean, you don't believe that, Mike, do you?
no, all we can do about this topic is keep asking him to admit he's lying.
Right. If you admit you lie about the door now, it's like you'd be better off.
Right.
What'd you think of the John Rich thing?
Hold on. I mean, if you just admit about the door now, like people, you're gonna get killed anyway now.
The door broke about 2-3 weeks after the original Jehovah's Witness showed up,
The original Jehovah's
or
Witness.
the photo of the Jehovah's Witness.
He showed up at your. Did you speak to the Jehovah's Witness?
Very briefly, I said nope and shut the door.
And he said,
Mind if
something
I
in
have like a
Arabic?
minute or two?
Oh no.
I'll be back in 3 weeks.
Yes.
That's a nice front door you got there.
Allah Akbar, he said.
Boy, I'll tell you what. There's a couple leaves in that tree over there for now.
Isolated burn.
You all right, Justin?
I'm fine.
John Rich, what?
Well, did you see what he said? Do you actually want to move on?
Sure. John Rich, what?
The 80% of the office said that he dodged a bullet not working here.
Yeah, I kind of want to save that a bit for New York when I see Nate.
Right. Will he be on the show? Have you asked him? Or?
I mean, I
think he'll come on.
I haven't asked him. He better come on.
Yeah.
He's come
I
on
just-
before.
Huh?
He's come on before.
Yeah?
He called in once about something.
So
about
when-
me, I think.
No, I believe it was when Zonker was putting that blog up.
Oh, is he pro Zonker? Oh, he's a friends with K Mark, all
He
right?
tweeted out at Barstool Sports, I emoji.
Oh, yes.
And it
Yeah,
was
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah,
oh, there's about to be a big drop, scathing thing dropping. And then
Right.
I don't remember the exact date, but he did come
Yeah,
on.
he's friends with K Marco.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a cock-sucking motherfucker.
And
honestly.
that's what I remember because I for some reason I thought it was about me, and now I think I remember that I criticized him on Twitter or something, and he was like, "Oh yeah," and sent out like screenshots of DMs I sent him when I was an intern.
Right.
And I was like, "Hey man, why are you telling people I'm a racist?" And he's like, "Gotcha." I'm like, "No, it makes you look like an asshole. What are you talking about?"
Yeah, I mean, whatever. You can tweet whatever. I don't care. He's one of these guys. He had a funny roast at the Boston thing. It was great. But that night afterwards, he went to table at that bar. He was like, "Do you think I was funny? Was I funny?" I was
Oh, he
"Fine."
seems like
yeah,
one of
he's
those
like
guys.
that. He's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
fucking cocksucker. And he's trying to get in the way of my show. And I'll see him in New York. I'll confront him, and we'll see how he does. That's what I would say. But Barstool Nate is a fucking cocksucker.
He's a notorious asshole, which I guess it sounds like you are there as well. But Nate just seems like a worm, like a
he's
weaselly little
shit.
guy.
Little shit. We'll see how he does face to face. That's what I'll say. I'll be there either Wednesday or Thursday. We'll see how he does. And he's got friends in Feidelberg and KFC. They'll defend him, and that's fine. They're friends that they know him much longer than they know me, so I got no problem with that. But unlike the girls, let him fight his own fight. That's what I would say.
Don't step in.
Don't get in the way,
yeah.
Kevin and whoever, and just let me handle it because that's my show and my business. And when somebody's telling the producer, potential producer, hey, you dodged a bullet. That's saying like, don't go work for that show. That's somebody at the company being like, trying to make my show potentially worse.
Isn't that what Portnoy was getting upset
Yeah, of course.
about?
But when but then Dave will do is, oh, Nate's abuse, and like I get that, but
Nate's allowed to say that,
right, and that's fine. He can say whatever he wants, but it's, like I always say, it's my right to go back at them. So we'll see what he does. I
think it's even worse than what Clemmer did, because at least what Clemmer did was he did it publicly. Like this is like
I agree.
behind the scenes
No,
trying to like take
Clemmer, no, you're not even close. Yeah, this guy's a worm, and I'm sure there are others. And I give John, John was like, I'll give you, because I said, I want some names. Like, I'll give you a Nate. That's it.
Yeah. I give John Rich credit, though, for that.
Yeah. And John wrote a great blog. And as always, like he wrote in the blog, he's like, hey, like Kirk, gave me a big opportunity. I think he said he's a great guy or not. But if not, I want that in the future blog. Yeah. And it was like, hey, this guy's giving me more opportunity than anybody else other than Dave at the company. Has interacted and gave me a great shot. And
he's all in.
Who, John?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's on that stupid show for like 9 hours the other night. Yeah. But the people, I'd love to know the people at the company who are like, oh, you dodged a big bullet there. Like, why? Because 2 producers left in 4 years? I don't know.
Yeah, I would bet there's even people.
Big bullet would be if you were an intern for K Marco and you survived. That's what I would say.
I'll bet there's even people that you like that probably wouldn't even surprise you. That would be like, oh, well, that's a good.
Maybe like Kevin
Brandon
or
Walker, or I could even see like
different.
Casey saying something like that.
That's different than breaking balls. Like that's if you're, but that's something
I
I
say
know.
that on air too.
Who?
Yeah,
like Brandon Walker would be like, oh,
of course,
like
of course.
Oh, Brandon Walker would be more likely to say.
Kevin would say
it
too, and that's I don't mind that. That's fine. If you say it publicly, I'll fight with you. But I hate the wormy shit.
Yeah,
I hate the wormy shit where it's like, and I give John Rich credit. He's like, who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah, no, Nate's a weasel, and he's known for doing that
shit. A little shit, and we'll see how he does, because he was like I said, he was literally skipping from top table to table. Like, yeah, was I funny? How funny was I? Was I funny? I was funny, right? I was funny. Get the fuck out of here. I mean, listen, he's done some big podcasts, so I can't criticize him. But we'll see how he does face to face. Because I'll be there either Wednesday or Thursday. And I'm gonna find all the names, and it's gonna be hell or high water. I'm gonna like this is old school. Because the people publicly, fine. People behind the back, and I think I know who they are, that idiot from the macrodosing trivia team. Like those people, the ones who
right.
She walked out, Maddie. She walked down the hall and made like a vomiting sound when she saw me the other day. People like that. People who have never accomplished anything and will never accomplish anything in their lives. And like Barbie says in that movie, girls suck.
Yeah.
And she said Madeline should have been aboard. In the bar, in the deleted scene.
In the movie?
Yeah, deleted scene. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, but she should be for that because she's a feminist.
Right.
She should sacrifice herself as an aborted fetus, I think. Yeah. And we'll fucking scramble it up and fucking eat it or something in New York or whatever. Justin will pitch her for the yak. But, and by the way, she might have said nothing. Maybe she's a nice person. Who knows?
She's actually gagged.
She was not nauseous that day.
Right. She actually has some illness. But I have no patience for Nate. He's a little fucking weasel, little shitbag. And so we'll see how he does. And he'll come out to me like, I was just kidding around. And like, well, no, you weren't. I know you weren't. For a fact, I know you weren't from a couple of sources. So.
Yeah, is the thing with like Smitty real? Do they hate each other, or is that like
they did for a while? I think
but is it like a friendly? Like,
I'll say this:
each other,
the handful of times Smitty's been great. Every time I see him,
Smitty's great. He's always been super nice to me. Yeah,
very nice guy.
Yeah,
and Nate's a little fucking asshole. So
that's what I'm saying. I hope it's real. I hope Smitty actually hates him because I like Smitty. But
me too.
They do a podcast together now. So
okay,
well, there you go.
Yeah,
about poker.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, Kraken Aces.
Oh, I know Smitty had that. He's Nate's on that.
Yeah, they always.
By the way, I met Nate like twice, like at Boston. I said you did a great job. Maybe one time in New York, I talked to him, and like I was fine. Like I'm fine to most people until you're an asshole. Once you're an asshole, then I mean, this is like again, like Brandon and I have gone that hard. Portnoy and I have gone that hard, and we're friends. When you do it behind your back, and you're like, oh, you caught a break there. Like that's like sending a message, like stay away, don't help the show, stay away from the show. You're trying to limit things, and like I don't know, isn't that the opposite? Like I'm busting my ass right now. Like so that makes me fucking mental. So
well, to me, it's kind of a way of saying like I don't even know why we have that podcast here. You know what I mean? Like if you don't want people to work there, it's like why do we associate with that? Yeah, that brand is Tommy.
Exactly. Yeah. I don't know. Who knows? Well, what's your take on it, Mick? I
think it's a very shallow thing to do. I think if there was like actually something that happened, maybe you could consult a friend or something. But I don't think to.
All right, well, shut up.
Okay.
All right. 1 in 5 Americans learn a new language on their bucket list. If that's you, check it off the list this summer with Babbel. Because with Babbel, you speak any other languages, Mick?
No.
Not at all? What did you take in high school?
Spanish.
Spanish, yeah. What high school did you go to?
Dennis Yarmouth.
Dennis Yarmouth, okay. Where'd you grow up?
Yarmouth.
All right. Justin, do you speak any languages?
I took Spanish in high school.
It's like the dummies language, pretty much.
And I speak a
I
little
believe
bit
that's
of
Latin,
Creole.
which I took.
Well, so did I, which is a fucking disaster. I don't know about you, disaster zone for me. I could try it now.
Yeah.
Harry Minahan, by the way, is 2 weeks into Mandarin.
How's he doing?
He's doing all right. It's a tough language.
I imagine so. Yeah.
Really tough. Maybe I'll try with Babbel. Over 10 million subscriptions sold. Babbel's a real language learning for real conversations. Limited time deal for our customers. Get you started right now. Get 55% off your Babbel subscription. Give me a famous number 55, Justin.
Is that Willie McGinnis?
I think it is.
Yeah,
right?
I think you're right.
Yeah, Chris Slade was 53, right?
All-time postseason sacks leader.
Still, is that right?
Yep.
But for only for our listeners, 55% off at Babbel.com, Babbel.com/Kirk. 55% off Babbel.com/Kirk, spelled Babbel.com/KIRK. Get moving right now. Learn a new language. Go for it. Rules and restrictions may apply. Our great friends at Babbel. We thank them. What else, boys?
Steve, one of our Minifans had a great call into Steve Torre asking about the Steve system with the producer search. Want to hear that?
What are you laughing at, Mike?
Ike in New Jersey's
Steve
next.
Torre
Matt on Sports
taking this
Radio.
on.
Mike.
Oh, hey, Steve. Hey, I was wondering, all your years in the industry, do you evaluate producers based on the Steve system, and you use that going back to Mike and the Mad Dog? What's your process?
Well, what do you mean the Steve system? I don't know. What
This
you- I
guy's
don't
not
follow. What do you
a
mean?
lot of fun, Torre.
No.
Oh,
it never
I'm
has.
surprised you haven't heard of it. The Steve system, it's a composite ranking system. You evaluate producers on S for mental strength.
Mike, can I ask you a question? Mike, can I ask you a question? What is the
For
purpose
ego.
of Mike? What is the purpose of your phone? All right, goodbye, Mike.
This is what you should have asked
if
me
you're
very
gonna be
early
an
in the
ass,
show. Why are you doing
Do
it?
it on your own time. I don't know what you're waiting on hold for how many minutes, and this is what you bring to the table.
Love that.
Come on, man. The hell, you're wasting my freaking time. Not in the mood.
Jesus.
Jake.
This is how mad Mick should have been in Justin's investigation.
Let me be clear about this now. Let's just go. Let's ruin Steve Torre's life. Like, if you're Minifans, next time when's he on by himself?
I
we
assume
know?
every day, no?
Is he?
I'll look it up right now.
He's Mad Dog's producer, right?
Oh, I thought he did a show now on.
Does he do
that
like a
channel.
lead-in show, the Mad Dog or something? Find out.
Yeah.
I want 30 calls to this guy. This is I haven't given a Minifan call command in years.
No.
This is a command now. Go after Steve Torre because he cannot fucking handle it.
It's always good. I've always thought if I was going to take calls, I should take the Mike Francesa method and say you're
That's
really
like an angle.
you're gonna hang on hold for that. That's really what you're
This
gonna do.
Princess is funny when he does it.
Yeah.
Jesus. Holy shit. Well, give me an update, Mike, on the whole system right now, the charts.
Well, right now the top two in Steve units are because of John Rich and Justin bowing out.
Right.
Augustus and Montante, but according to the Robinson metric, that's why I don't believe either of them have high enough Steve units to carry it on their own.
Okay.
And that's why I believe a Montante Augustus combo might be the right move.
Nobody spends my
Well,
money.
Josh is
Nobody
up
spends
there.
my money like Mike. I'll say that.
Well, you pay them both,
Sure.
Mets are Mets.
I understand. I understand. Has Mick hurt or helped himself here in the last couple of days?
Hurt tremendously, I think. Because again, I would even say that's good V, because that was a good segment
Right.
that just happened. But it's always got to be about him when he brings something
The
to
E.
the table. It's,
All he's going to take away from that is that it was a great segment.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I stirred shit up, right?
Right, Mike said it was a great segment.
Right. Like if you surf, like eventually it doesn't work. It's
Right.
like bad pro wrestling after a while.
Yeah, I mean, you think it's just all a bit. You
past
guys
that
think
point.
it's just all a bit.
We just
so.
said you lied. I don't know what you want me to say.
like about the photo thing, but not everything I've said on the show is a lie. Like,
I think it is.
okay.
If everything you've ever said in the show is a lie, but once you lie with that picture, Mick, then the whole thing is gone. Dave, am I wrong?
That's fine. I'm not defending it. I'm not defending any of that.
Dave, am I wrong?
You are not wrong.
What's your take?
My take is that was a bad call by him. He could have just been honest. You didn't have to go along with this whole like bit thing through
Right,
the weekend. You
that's
could have
a-
just said like, listen, this happened at this time and I don't have the pictures anymore.
Right.
I tampered with them or whatever.
Right.
And it's again a lie in a way that's like Steve. We would call Steve a liar, but it would be because he'd say like, "I'll go to every single wedding I'm invited to." It's like you're lying. You're not going to do. This is a more of like a dangerous lie. Where
Like the
it's
tennis or whatever.
Yeah, right. Shit like that.
What were you laughing at, Justin? Just looking at your phone and laughing.
Oh, that Clemmer picture I saw
What was it?
on Twitter. You retweeted
Oh,
it.
the thing from Mick's house. Yeah.
It's Clemmer outside. It says, "We're outside Mick's window, just a few hours outside of New York City, where a less talked about attack from the Saudis occurred."
It's unbelievable. Unbelievable.
I'd like Clemmer to do that.
What else?
I saw you said I was critical of. I forget if you said Clemmer or Dave. I didn't really take a stance on either of them.
What are you talking? What the fuck are you talking about now?
You were
What
talking
bit
to
is this?
You were talking to Portnoy, and you said that I took some hard stance in it. I was.
I interviewed Dave last week.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus, Mike, gotta get over this. He's not your dad. What are you talking about? What are you talking
No, I'm,
about?
I'm asking you. What did
What
you
the
think?
fuck are you talking about? I have no memory of it. What the interview?
Do you know what I'm talking about, Justin?
Yes, and I
Yeah.
think Kirk said like a
You
thing
said
like,
Mike.
oh,
You said I tweeted something relevant to the, but I didn't know what you were talking about.
I think it was just him fucking with Dave, trying to get.
I don't even know. I don't know what anybody's talking about. I remember I talked to Dave last week.
We were talking
Yeah,
to Dave
yeah.
about the Clemmer thing, and he said, "Oh, like you've cooled on Mike," and then he said, "Yeah, I have." And he said, "Oh, he
No,
took
it
a
wasn't
hard
that. It wasn't that you cool. You said Mike. I said
you
that
said-
I said something about Clemmer versus Portnoy, but I didn't know what you were talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about. I may have. What's the quote?
You're lying.
What's the quote?
Where are your screenshots?
The grass that day
You
was.
said that I took some hard stance on Clemmer versus Portnoy, but I didn't know what you meant because I didn't.
I don't know. I may have.
I think it was just a funny.
It might have been me like trying to get Dave mad at you.
Okay. Hey, don't you
Jesus.
dare come in the
sensitive.
middle.
Sensitive.
It's not sensitive. I didn't know what the fuck
No,
you
you're
were
not
talking
telling
about.
me. No. When you say you're not sensitive, I believe you. When you say that, I believe you.
didn't know
Until
what the hell you were
until you
talking
said that, I didn't believe it. Okay.
All right,
Do you, I don't remember it. Do you, Dave? Or what was it?
Mike quote tweeted and was like, "Is Clemmer the new me?" or something.
That's what I'm saying.
like
Is, but
that.
I wasn't taking like a stance on
I
either.
don't think I saw that.
Yeah.
It was nothing. It was nothing. It was
I mean, Mike a year ago. Actually, just follow me.
that's what I was
so,
hoping
yeah,
for,
who
yeah.
knows? Well, blindmike.net is where you go.
Thank you.
What do you have? What's going on there?
For those hard stance, we just did a live stream yesterday. You can
I
go
saw that
check
late,
it.
right? Or no?
No, we did it early.
Oh, 10
in the
a.m.
morning. Yeah.
10. I was thinking 10. Yeah.
So you can go check that out now. Everywhere you get podcasts, subscribe to the YouTube, and
Mike's voice
go to
always
the
does that.
Patreon.
When
YouTube.
You ever notice he
This is my promotional
he gets
voice.
down. He puts his head actually goes down. It's almost like he's ashamed.
I don't like talking. Yeah, I am.
You're like a dog.
Thank you.
Check it out if you want. Whatever. It's not a big deal.
Promote away. You're the guy.
We do Why Are You Laughing? Also,
There you go.
Hey, today's September 11th. Go watch the Howard Stern episode.
Yeah, there you
a
go.
good way to celebrate 9/11.
Yep.
And then Gary Shandling will be the next week, and then
Yes.
the Patreon episode is one of the weirder ones we've done. We're talking about a guy named Mike Warnke, Christian comedian.
Oh,
You
really?
familiar with him?
No. What's his story?
His entire life was a lie. So he was like
Oh, I do. But when did this happen?
80s.
Yes, I remember this story. Oh, good. This will be good.
Yeah. So
Is it on right now on Patreon?
no, it will be on Thursday.
Okay.
So subscribe if you like that, folks.
All right. Excellent. That's good. Yeah, that's a good story.
It's very weird. It's our
An
main
audience submission that requested you find it.
well, my buddy Vinny Paulino is on. He suggested it to me, and he knew more about Mike Warnke than I did. So
Sure. The great Vinny Polino.
the great Vinny Paulino, and
Paulino,
the main thing is I was like, how was none of this fact check because it's so unbelievable.
Different time, right?
Like but everything was based on the timeline. He would have had to cram it into 7.5 months.
Right.
The life that he was pretending to have led.
Can you imagine lying like that, Mick?
No.
The weirdest thing, he said like the Saudis broke his glass and.
That's when you know it's out of control.
And the lawn didn't match up. It was a whole thing.
Oh, geez. All right, so there you go. Go to blindmike.net, please. Subscribe. Justin, what do you have to promote? Anything?
Nothing.
No?
Nope.
How's Grill on the Hill doing?
It's chilling.
What do you mean?
Like we're
Chilling like a grilling on the hill.
yeah, chilling at the grill.
Grill and Chill is Dairy Queen.
Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys have something like that or no?
Do we have like a Dairy Queen? No.
No, you have like a saying like that.
Come here for the views, stay for the brews. I think.
Is it really?
I think so.
That's fun.
I thought for you it was if you're under 5, I'm alive. No?
There's grass in the field, play ball.
Yeah. Puberty, thy enemy is mine.
Old enough to bleed.
Yeah, there you go. So is the season dying down?
Yeah, we close.
Oh, you close?
late October,
Do you do functions like we did for Jon Stewart, or is it okay?
year round.
Pretty frequent or no?
Yeah, these are mostly on weekends. Like in the
Successful season?
winter.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, they'd be upset about it. I'm just asking a question.
I'm not upset about it.
Menu is bigger now, or
Menu's great.
really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect size.
You think so? Have you been there, Mike, other than the Jon Stewart thing?
No, that's the only time I've been there. I'm not a golfer.
Well, you can go have lunch.
In Worcester?
Yeah, many famous things happen
Take
there.
an Uber out to Worcester
Just to give you a ride
for a
there.
solo lunch.
Just to give you a ride there. Scouting mission. Any other jobs or no?
Not right now.
Were you at Springsteen and Gillette handing out those things or no?
No.
Oh, you weren't there. Okay.
No, I was gonna go with my friend, but he already had a ticket.
I thought you do the selfie.
No, just I only do that for Feld promoted stuff.
you were at the Patriots game yesterday.
I was.
Okay. Who'd you go with?
My friend Mark.
Oh, okay. What time did you get there?
Got out of the parking lot at 12:30 when it opened.
12:30 you parked.
Yes.
And then you just tailgated for 4 hours?
Couple hours, and then walked
Drinking the way?
Yeah.
Were you drunk during the game or no?
I would say drunk, not like shit.
Buzzed.
Are you a big Patriots fan?
A huge Patriots fan.
I don't get why a huge fan would want to be inebriated during the game. I never get that. If you're into the game,
You're enjoying the day.
well, if you have a little, but like, why would you want to get? I see these guys hammered. I'm like, why would you? Don't you want to watch the game?
Well, you always ask that though, but I think the people that are hammered don't realize they're getting there.
I know, but
You know?
but there's a point where you do
I can
realize,
speak
like,
for-
I'm gonna get there after.
Oh,
yeah.
I was feeling nice. I was like focused on the game though. I wasn't like,
What kind of food do we have before the game? What were they serving?
oh, what was I grilling?
Yeah, were you growing? Yeah.
I got jalapeno cheddar sausages,
Okay.
some hot dogs, burgers, just the basic stuff.
Yeah.
Pretty nice.
Yeah, it was
Nice.
a good time.
Nice. How many kids you bring with you?
I did not bring any kids.
You bring a kid? Okay, I'm just
good.
asking. I'm just
That's
asking a
good.
question. That's all. Okay.
Now that's what Mick should be investigating. How many kids did Justin
I'm on
bring?
I almost didn't go with my friend though. I almost cut him out of my life a couple weeks ago.
Oh, why, Justin?
He took a picture with you at Springsteen.
Oh, you
that
hung out-
guy.
You hung out with that guy?
Yeah.
The guy outside the Patriot Place?
Yep, it's my best friend.
He is? He's really annoying.
I know.
This is the type of guy that Justin is, though. This is a loyalty to you.
Well, did he cut him out?
No, but there's a chance he could have, and it never would have come up.
I would have, and then you said something on the episode where I left. You were like, "Yeah, it was nothing."
What do you mean?
You said he was a nice guy or something like that, or he was okay.
He was annoying. He was nice, but he like ran after me.
Yes, and that was the problem.
Because I was like, hey, how you doing, buddy? Whatever. I have a thing like where Harry knows it now. He's like, you call everybody buddy. I'm like, I do. Like if somebody's like, I'm like, yep, oh, good to see you, buddy. And I'll give like the thumbs up or something. Just keep walking. Unless they want to take a picture, which is fine. But this guy like turned, like ran back and just started talking to me while I was walking with Harry. I'm like, get the fuck away. Take a picture. I don't care you're friends with Justin. Who cares?
Exactly.
He's like, I'm friends with Justin. I was like, oh, all right. Like, what is that? So what?
So he sends me a picture of.
Did I take a picture with him?
Yep, there he is. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, yeah, he's annoying. Why are you friends with this guy? I mean,
he's just.
were you friends with me when you were kids?
We met at the Xfinity Center. We worked at Xfinity together.
Oh,
doing
well,
parking.
I didn't realize that, yeah.
That's
I go,
a bond. That
he sends me
you
that
can't break
picture
that.
with nothing else, and I go, "Oh fuck me, leave the man alone." And he goes, "I told him I knew you. Lol, he was so annoyed." And I said, "Jesus Christ!" And he goes, "So annoyed." And I go, "Yeah, so don't fucking talk to him when he's out at the Springsteen
Away,
show."
Justin.
And he goes, "I wasn't even inside the stadium." I go, "Jesus fucking Christ!" And he goes, "It was electric." I go, "You don't listen to the fucking show. Just leave him alone." And he goes,
Jesus.
"It was like a 90-second interaction." I go, 95 seconds too long. And he goes,
Oh, that's good.
wow.
I like that.
he goes, "Oh, you're actually annoyed." And I was like, "You're
If I'm
not."
this guy, I'm not friends with Justin.
Jesus. He's going to listen to the show?
No.
Then what do you want to take a picture for?
So to be
So
like,
send it to you?
to send it to me. And I'm like, so don't do that.
No, he was fine. Don't. It's fine. What does he do for a living now?
He works for a town at a water department.
Oh, okay.
Kid's gonna show up dead, drowned.
One can hope. What else, Mick?
Rico had a funny blog. Mike Lindell had a crazy rant about his stupid pillows. If you want
I
I
saw that all
talked
over the
about
place
that,
this
yeah.
weekend. Yeah. Not really. What else?
I don't know if you want to address your Colorado-Nebraska prediction.
Yeah, stand by it.
It's a tough one.
Stand by it. You still think it's gonna happen?
Yes, Mick. I thought the score was going to be 88-6.
He also told me Tom Brady's jersey was going to get retired.
Yeah, it will.
That's true. It definitely will.
Yeah,
I think you're right about that.
I was surprised by that yesterday. I thought they were going to retire it.
Yeah. Any other thoughts on that?
Nope.
Okay.
No other
Good.
thoughts.
Good. We
You want
talked
a couple
about
of
the
local
star of the show. Sure.
A Massachusetts man just broke the pogo stick record. If you want to hear about that.
I don't, since I'm not working for 106.7. What else?
Let me see.
This is worse than the lies, honestly.
Do you want to do the Daily Dozen?
Sure. Well, this is a bailout for every producer.
We're noticing
Scratch
that.
that
But it always
ego.
gets you. It always suckers you
Let's
in.
get that ego.
What about the Immaculate Grid maybe coming up?
Could do that. I don't think they don't realize I know that. You know how much smarter I am than anybody else? Go ahead.
After giving up a historic haul in 1999, the Saints traded this running back to the Dolphins in
Ricky
March.
Williams. Hey, by the way, that guy the other day definitely played the game before he came in the studio.
Oh, Nick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. Nice guy, but for sure.
I like that Nick's got a good. I don't know how to describe it, but he's had good luck in the sense that he just comes in
The things
while you're
happen around
berating
him.
someone else,
Yeah,
and he can just make a few comments.
This is true. This is true.
He's had a good run.
My Augustus stock is low right now.
Really?
He's not low, but he's needy. Something happened. You know what I'm saying, Dave?
Yeah.
Okay,
Dave hates him.
Oh, you hate him?
Dave hates
Oh,
him.
that
I don't hate
helps.
anybody.
His stock is back up.
I know.
now.
I don't want to say it. I'm not.
But you hate me. Everyone, all I hear on these Minute fan is that you secretly hate me and you
I
won't
don't
say
hate
it.
anybody. I don't hate anybody.
Well, it's not a denial, is it, Mike?
It's a weird.
Yeah.
It's almost a weird
You hate
admission.
me.
I don't hate you.
It doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, I know it doesn't matter. I don't hate you.
Yeah.
Andrew Augustus I honestly don't know how to
Wait
put
a
it into
second, Dave.
words.
One second. I'm so excited to go back to this trivia thing, but yet, okay, we'll continue, Dave. Go, keep going. But boy, keep in mind, listeners, a little tease here. When Dave's done, we're going to get back to that. Okay? Go ahead, Dave.
There's just the energy around him
Is troubling.
to the point where I was just going to ask you if there's any chance I cannot come in tomorrow.
No, you're getting.
No, if there's any like,
you'll be here.
can you
tomorrow.
just
no?
get
you'll
mad at me? I'll
you'll
do
be
whatever.
here. You'll be here. I'll say something with Augustus. If I told Augustus to not just like not go to Cancun or whatever, but to cancel the wedding and get the previous wedding annulled, he would do it.
Yes.
Yeah.
He would and kill his girlfriend and stuff her. And,
Yes.
like,
Is
he
that
would do
good
it.
or bad?
That's
Is that good or too
That's
much?
good
Which is-
and bad.
Yes.
All
Like
right,
I can understand
He hasn't
why.
found that balance yet.
Right.
Right. It's
But he wants this job more than anybody's ever wanted any job.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's
Can't tell.
he's definitely the leader in
You
desire.
don't think so, Dave?
no, obviously.
Oh,
you
okay.
fucking tell.
But you don't like him.
It's not that I don't like him. It's just that everything about him is just so
Dave hates
fucking
ambition.
irritating. me.
If somebody has ambition, Dave doesn't know what to
No,
do.
he's so irritating.
What's
Like,
his
he's-
worst quality?
His worst quality. Just his energy, his aura. I don't know what to say. When he did this dance the other day, it like really
He
fucked
didn't
up
like
my
that
head.
dance, huh? I like him. Do you like him, Mike? Or not?
I like him a lot. I've
I've never really met him.
I do think he's
my
good
leader
for the
at the
show. Like I think he'd be good for the show.
He's not your pick right now, though.
No, I'm a Montante guy. I think Montante's the most natural fit.
But he's like Kevin. Yeah.
Is it true that he can't produce
He's
the show?
retarded, though. I mean, so's Augustus, though. So's Mick. So's Just. I don't know.
Yeah.
Can I? The thing I was most troubled by, and you kind of breezed by it when you found out that Steve was the one that sent that tweet with Carabas and Andrew Augustus.
That was a wild tweet.
The Gus one?
I
knew that
I was very troubled by
I knew that was
by Gus. Why are we calling him Gus now?
He's weird. Nobody else was great.
Steve the show's a nickname.
It's a great Steve moment.
That's unbelievable.
Troubled by it. I love that. That in a way, if you're Augustus, that's like being touched by the God. Like you're getting the endorsement.
Like
away.
that Steve's like Gus, as we all know him.
That's a very Steve moment. Yeah. Go ahead, Mick.
All right, MLB.
Yeah.
Since 1990, John Jaya, Chris
Jaha.
Jaha?
Is that what it is?
No, it's JJ. Mike and I at the same time just said it.
Chris Davis, and I don't know this one, Geronimo Baroa,
Yeah.
and Nick Swisher have all hit 35
That was
home
the
runs
Oakland Athletics.
or more seasons for which team?
Correct, Mike?
I believe so.
John Jaha. That was somebody you said. Who
And
was that?
Swisher played for the A's.
He did. Cherry Trupiano? Correct.
Yeah.
Who was a nice guy?
Well, I think Mike Adams used to use that
That's what I'm
name a
thinking
lot.
of,
Yeah.
yeah. Doug Fister? I barely knew her, Mikey. That was
I'd be honest, I adopted that in my personal life. Yeah.
Considered a 2023 Ryder Cup snub, this American golfer played in the event in 2012, 2014.
Keegan
also-
Bradley. These questions, by the way, were written by
3 for
Kelly Keegs today. I saw Jeff
Really?
tweet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good for her.
Oh, you got to do the photo. I'll send it to you.
You'll send it to me.
Do you know how to do that?
Do it before the picture evaporates.
That's funny. Yeah, okay. You sent it?
I'm sending it right now.
Do these people have your number? Does any
No,
one of them?
certainly not.
No.
No, Quinlan does.
Quinlan does?
Quinlan does.
Why?
I just realized that. My God, I just realized this.
Yeah, you guys liked his phone call the other day. I thought it was a bad sign.
It was fun. It was funny.
Oh, it was funny for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
Should be in there.
Garden ticket Kyle guy asked me if I want to sit in a suite tonight, Dave, with like other people. That's
Just you and him in a room. He's like pretty sweet, right?
all right. This is really rhyming. Huh? Let me see here.
No, they have seats, don't they? Like right out front of them?
Yeah, but Mick, what is his number on the left? Is like voice. Is that our phone number or something?
Yeah.
That 818 thing.
All the way to the left. That would be
Yeah.
all the callers. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Oh, what is this? Do you have it, Justin?
I do.
Burberry.
I don't know.
Burberry. Is that a brand, Mike?
That's a brand.
Luxury
yeah.
fashion brand Burberry. I think that's what it is, right? There's a bees on there. I think so, Mick. No, is that
Yep,
right?
4 for 4.
Okay. Kelly Keegs, Kids Edition.
All right. This fast food chain specializing in Cajun seasoning fried chicken was founded in Charlotte in 1977 and is also known for its berry biscuits with sweet icing.
I know this because we went to, Ryan and I have been there a couple of times. Charlotte, that's Bojangles. I think. I know it was founded in Charlotte.
That is correct.
Okay. I don't know anything about biscuits.
Nice.
Biscuits. What are you laughing at, Justin?
They call biscuits cookies down south.
Oh, that's fun.
Or they call cookies biscuits.
He said, kind of said that with a southern twang.
Is that kind of jokes you and your buddy tell each other?
Yeah, me and Mark are just back and forth.
Jenna Ortega starred in this Netflix series based on the
Wednesday. The think there's a bond, the Xfinity bond, Mike, that doesn't exist. It's like World War II.
100%.
A little bit, yeah. I can imagine.
Happy.
What'd you do there?
I did the parking.
What years?
2013 to 2019.
Okay.
19,000 seats there. I didn't realize
That's
that.
right. It's a big place.
Good place. That's by the way, I think I'm right about this. That's where Jimmy Buffett played the most of any place. Really? Anywhere was there.
Yep.
Yeah.
He loved the parking lots.
He did?
Tidbit.
There's nothing worse than that parking lot.
The
Getting out of there is a
Brutal.
fucking nightmare. That's why I always park. I pay a little bit and park across the street.
Yep, at the Infinity lot.
We do a lot of WAF, I guess, events there.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, I bet.
Oh, yeah.
How am I batting here?
You're 100% right now.
Okay, we're good, about to. Okay. Oh, we get the whatchamacallit though, right?
Celebrity mashup and then music movies.
We'll do music movies first and TV, right? Is it every day is television, isn't there?
You already did it. You just did it.
Jenna Ortega.
Oh, I beg your pardon. Correct.
Neil Patrick Harris, Tyler Perry, and Emily Ratajkowski.
Gone Girl.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What?
That was a great movie.
Pretty quick.
That was
Good director.
Great director.
I'm always amazed. It never happens to you where it's like, the question is where they say those three names is like, are in the movie Gone Girl, which came out this year.
Yeah, they don't do it.
You know?
I know they don't do that specifically though.
Yeah.
I've learned that. Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
That's my brand though, Mike. I got to do that.
I know.
You can't.
I know.
You can't.
I understand. I'm saying it's never. You never trip up on that.
Good. Thank you for the compliment. That's good. Better.
good,
Better than
yeah.
the criticism earlier. My question of the Portnoy. Go ahead.
What legendary English rock band released this 1981 song with the lyrics, "I've been running hot, you've got me wrecking, gonna blow my top"?
They just had a video last week, Justin, with Sydney Sweeney in it.
Oh, she's hot.
Yeah. Well,
The character is, anyways. In real life, she's a little older. But
Keith Richards in the band.
Oh, the Stones.
There you go. The Rolling Stones.
That is correct.
I'll tell you, Mick. I'm gonna put the pressure on you to go 9 for 9 with this mashup. Do you know it?
All right.
God, he's confident.
you get the job.
Is there two in this?
No, boy. Maybe I'll handle it then.
One of them. One of them's Gyllenhaal for sure.
That'd be great if it was just a picture of Jake Gyllenhaal.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
It just looks. John Mayer, maybe. John Mayer, Jake Gyllenhaal.
All right, I trust you. Go ahead.
Oh, nailed it.
That a boy.
Nailed it.
It's my guy. That's why he's the leader of the clubhouse, Mike.
Way to go.
That was, I guess, a Jehovah's Witness and Osama bin Laden.
One and the same, I say.
That's exactly right. Have you been to Miltons yet, Mick?
No.
You've never been to Miltons in your life?
No, I haven't. I'd love to go though.
There's no way.
Maybe go to lunch after.
What's blocking you exactly?
I just don't live in the area, but if
You're right there right now. Get over there.
When I move for this job, it's the first place I'm going to go.
You should be there before that. You should be, going to Miltons and
ask
getting
them
to
to
know these
advertise.
guys. Well, don't do that. Final summer warehouse sale is going on currently. A last chance to take advantage of the blowout warehouse sale prices. Johnny O, Peter Millar, Vineyard Vines, Faraday, incredible warehouse sale prices. Don't miss the savings, 70% off. Great deals on polos, t-shirts, shorts, swimwear. Burlington Mall, South Shore Plaza. And what's the third location, Mick?
Braintree.
Burlington Mall, South Shore Plaza, Braintree was the third location.
Wouldn't that be the fourth?
Burlington Mall is the first. South Shore Plaza, Braintree is the second.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Why am I forgetting this? I'm blanking. Sorry.
Oh,
South Shore Plaza, Burlington Mall. I'm blanking. I'm sorry. I'm just blanking right now.
We don't leave until he remembers.
We won't. We're not leaving.
Can I have a hint? Can you give me the first letter?
No. I mean, this is.
Don't let him look it up.
I'm just blanking. I'm blanking.
Justin,
I'm sorry.
Here's the hint. Kirk said it 800 times.
I know.
And I would say, Dave, would you say this is the trademark one of the three?
Miltons.com.
In a specific way.
Yeah.
At live shows.
This is even too much of a hint.
I know. I'm trying here.
South Shore Plaza. I'm
make sure
sorry.
to look it up.
I can't. Can I look it up?
Nope.
No, Dave, don't
Make
let
sure.
him.
Stop him.
That makes it a little easier. It starts. The first letter is a C.
Can you just say go to Milton's and I guarantee I'll get it. Just say
The
go to
first letter
Milton's.
is a C.
You say go to
It's not Chelmsford.
I don't think so.
Just
We can check
imagine
with
him
Bill.
saying go to Milton's.
Chelmsford. Nope, it's not Chelmsford. Chelmsford. Nope.
Just saying.
I mean, they're being way too kind to you here.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Second letter's an H.
Uh,
Might be Chelmsford.
it's not Chelmsford?
Try Chelmsford again.
I don't think it's Chelmsford. Dave, is it Chelmsford?
Not Chelmsford.
No, okay. Right off Route 129 in Chelmsford, right by the Java Room.
I don't know.
This is a nail in the coffin.
This is, for the Minute fans, this is dead. This is
I'm just having a blank. I'm sorry. I can't
the
remember.
third letter's an E.
C-H-E.
You're telling me it's not Chelmsford?
Well, now we're going to depart, Mike. Fourth letter's an S. I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
I don't think you should give him any more.
Well, I mean,
E. S. T.
Oh, come on.
Chest.
Oh, Chestnut Hill.
There you go. There you go.
Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
Yep.
Wow. Chestnut.
Not
Hill.
my best.
What's that, Justin?
they're a new sponsor.
Justin looks disgusted right now.
Makes you wonder if any of this advertising is working, huh?
Okay, I had people, 1,000 people stream this back at me at live shows. What's wrong? Go to Miltons.com, check out their sale page for best deals before they are all gone. The original sponsor of Kirk Manhattan, not just KMS. At Miltons, you'll be as comfortable in our stores as Mick.
I'm sorry, I don't know.
As a jackrabbit on a Sunday.
Well, I feel like, Mick, you gotta finish it. You'll be as comfortable in our stores as.
I don't know.
You gotta guess.
As a guy at home in his pajamas. I don't know.
As a guy in his home in his pajamas, watching the game, hand on his balls. That's how
At
comfortable
Miltons, you'll
you'll
be
be.
as comfortable in our stores as you'll be at home as a guy in your pajamas. Go to Miltons.com.
That's our slogan. We paid a marketing team for this.
Wow. Jesus. That 30 button. Good God. That make your day, Justin, right there?
Oh, that was
I'm
awesome.
there for you, buddy.
He still doesn't know what it is.
What else, Mickey?
As you'll be in our suits.
Have you followed the story of the murderer on the run in Pennsylvania?
Not really.
He apparently scaled the wall, and just last night the police thought
When I
they
say
had.
not really, usually that means I want full details of the story.
I didn't know if you
I was waiting for you, Mick, to.
Go ahead, Mick. Go ahead. I want to hear it.
No, the police had about 400 officers around him, and he apparently dug a tunnel and was able to escape.
What music do you like, Mick? I think of the band, the Police, when you say the Police. What kind of music do you listen to?
A bit of everything. I like alternative rock.
Okay. Who's your favorite band?
Of all time?
Nope. 3 weeks ago.
Or like right now? I mean, I go
March
through,
When you broke the glass on
March 22nd.
I go through phases.
What's the band? What band have you seen the most in concert?
Justin's gonna hate this. Blink-182.
You should go to a show.
That's what I hate about you. You like the same band as me.
You guys should go to a show.
You should go, yeah, you would do that. Wouldn't
Yeah,
you,
I don't
Justin?
think so.
Nah, probably not.
You wouldn't do that.
No,
Yeah, I actually would.
I would not.
I actually
not?
would. Why not?
Yeah, I don't think it'd be a good time. I don't think me and
not?
Justin have a lot in
Did
common.
you ever see Justin at these shows? He's alive.
Oh,
That is true.
I'm having the time of my life.
I'll say that Dave tweeted out the video of like Mick and Montante being kind of like friendly when they
I
saw
didn't
each
like
other in the
that,
morning.
yeah.
They didn't exchange a word, I don't think, this morning. So
Oh,
I think
you
they
didn't?
really do hate each other.
You hate Justin?
I said hello. I walked in and said hello.
It was
I
kind
said,
of
"What's
to both.
happening,
That
Mick?"
was to both of us. I feel like.
You're just a liar.
Where did Boba Fett have parents, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So he's like a human.
No. I'm sorry. Jango Fett had parents.
Jango Fett.
Boba Fett is the clone.
Oh, right, he's a clone. Yeah, I get very confused.
Because it's weird. Because it's
I read something about the Boba Fett movie that they wound up spiking again last week. It's been talked about forever.
well, they did the Boba Fett TV show.
Well, I know that, but they were saying they were. I feel like Boba Fett's actually not that interesting a lead character.
I think Star Wars needs to end.
And
Yeah.
you're enjoying.
Ahsoka's all right.
It's like whatchamacallit, right? The show Harry loved, isn't it?
Mandalorian.
No, Rebels.
Oh, I like Rebels.
Isn't it Rebels?
It's like a continuation of.
you don't like it though.
It just needs to restart. Disney's been a disaster.
You said that's the end.
Yes.
You said that's a restart.
Like 10, 20 years from now.
Oh, I got you. Because they're making movies now with what's her name?
Ray.
Yeah, it's gonna stink.
Just.
Because you know what they're gonna do? Honestly, they're like Mark Hamill in a dream. Like they're just gonna keep doing this.
Well, it's like that's what you're just making episode 10.
right. Yes. Yeah. Just, if you want to do that, do it. But they've made a Star Wars movie in 4 years now, right?
Yeah, it's been since episode 9.
Wow.
Right. Like everything, nothing's. Maybe it'll turn out to be good for them if they've taken this long break from movies.
They should.
But they make
Should
too many
stop making
TV
TV
shows.
shows.
Too many TV. When I was a kid, if I may for a second, Mike.
Please.
When I was a kid, when the Star Wars movie came out, it was like a magical event. It's like going to Disney. Colleen
sure.
doesn't realize this. He goes 4 times a year. But it was who goes for? Quinlan goes 4 times a year, right?
That's right.
It was a magical event. Like a magical event.
Was that true of the first one?
Yeah. Oh, fuck yes.
That was hyped up like that.
Return of the Jedi. I told the story on the show. I was in third grade. We were still living in Billerica. I went to school in Lowell, private school, and my dad. We got tickets outside the Chelmsford movie theater that morning in the rain on a weekday, and the lines were all the way down. And that day, it's all I thought about. It's all our friends and I talked about. We went and saw it, and then that was it. Then you would go to the theater again. You're like, when's this going to happen again? Now it's like the 6 TV shows a year.
It's too much oversaturation.
Total oversaturation. They killed that brand.
That'll also never happen again, where a premise no one's ever heard of.
Right.
Before people are excited about the movie.
Correct.
Which was George Lucas known? I can't imagine.
Well, I mean, American Graffiti.
Yeah, but was that like someone people were getting excited to see the next movie?
No,
people were saying it's the next George Lucas film.
Right, that's my point.
Total curveball. Like, didn't expect him to make this.
That's my point. Is if it's not Scorsese or Tarantino or something we all already know what the premise is, like Oppenheimer.
Right.
Then
Nolan's one of those directors for sure now.
Yeah.
You go see his movie. I mean, he's a star. But those days are over. But he's right. There's like, how many fucking TV shows can you make?
It's like one every 3 months.
Yeah. And Marvel's doing the same thing.
It's terrible.
Yeah. Right, Mick?
That's right.
What kind of movies do you like, Mick?
I loved Oppenheimer. I like a serious movie that'll draw me in. I'm not like a big fan of the superhero movies.
When did you see Oppenheimer?
Like the week it came out.
Oh, who didn't see it? Somebody just didn't. Who was here? Who was here the other day?
Was it Jared? Steve? Steve.
Steve hadn't seen it.
Steve didn't see it.
I'm sure Jared didn't see it. I have no doubt about that. What else?
I have a producer compilation if you want to hear that.
Sure.
I was doing a best of just about everybody that's came in here. Today is Joey Bag of Donuts, the kid that got kicked out.
Who's that? The pizza guy.
Yeah, Joe.
What the fuck? And I said this in the show the other day on the Menners and those guys. They're like, he deserves another chance.
That's
what the fuck?
No, he doesn't. Now, if
He's a nice kid, but he came in here to fuck. He came in here so we could say he came to the studio. He didn't want the job.
It'd be funny to see him get another chance, but no, he doesn't deserve one.
No. Go ahead.
There you go.
I don't know, some girl in college just started calling me Joey Bag of Donuts, and it just kind of stuck to Joey Bags.
You're not married, are you?
Not even close.
No women, no girlfriend?
Nope. Recently single. Shit, what was I going to say?
What the hell do I know?
What'd you ask me?
I don't fucking remember. I'm just trying to get the show done so I can get the fuck out of here. Oh, what happened? How long was this relationship?
For me, they go about 3 months, and then I kind of take the exit.
Oh, it's your choice every time.
Not always. And then I was the backup producer for the Jen and Frank show at 104.5 WXLO. Great girl, though. Great girl.
Do you know what we're talking about or not?
I heard crack, and that's
what were we just
sent me
talking
up.
about for the last 3 minutes?
You were talking about someone smoking crack. No, I would definitely do the job. I went to school for broadcast journalism. Hunter Biden, smoking crack.
That's what I hate the most. Hold on. I hate the...
Nobody said Hunter
Biden. I hate the... I'd take the job. I hate that more than anything.
Like I do him a favor and take the job sort of attitude.
Yeah. Jesus. Ugh. All right. What else?
I don't know if you cared.
Take your time, Mick. Yeah.
Sorry, I was just pulling up my notes.
No, it's fine.
Did you see the Zach Bryant video? We talked about that on Friday.
I mean, he looks like an asshole. But I mean, he's a kid. He's just dummy. I saw Dave. You went after him on Twitter, didn't you? I did. Did he respond to you or no?
No, he texted me personally.
Debris responded.
It's a clout thing. He's looking for a Twitter
it's like a video.
Right.
It's like he knows he's in real trouble.
Asshole. He's a total asshole. He could have got out of it.
Careful, she's a star. Careful.
Yeah. They were at the Patriots game yesterday.
Who were?
Him and her were at the Patriots.
Oh,
game.
were they really?
Yeah.
Jesus. So all these celebrities at the U.S. Open. I actually watched it was nice to see Coco Gauff. The woman, the young woman that won the U.S. Open.
Oh. I think it's Gauff.
Gauff, so many stars. Like all they showed her in the matches. Like I don't give a fuck that Nicole Kidman is at this match. I don't care. Like a point ends and they show. At one point they show Laverne Cox celebrating with them. I'm like,
that's kind of exciting.
Who gives a shit?
I like that she's getting fired.
And Molly Ringwald. And I'm like, well, at one point they showed Jason Biggs like 4 times. Oh, that's the other thing. I tweeted about this. New York Times posted that.
New York Post.
Oh, yeah.
Post, right. The Times will start doing that eventually when they need more traffic. That guy looked fine.
Which character was that? That was the
main guy.
The guy who's banging Tara Reid in the movie.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so I thought so. I don't see well, and I was like, obviously that's him, right?
I mean, do you think he looked fine, Dave? He had a lot of hair. His hair looks different.
I met him before. Good guy.
I didn't realize that.
No, he just got long,
he's grew his hair.
Flowing hair.
He's like 25 years older. Like, this is what happens. I think he looked pretty good, honestly. Like, he looks unrecognizable.
American Pie star Thomas Ian Nicholas looks unrecognizable.
He's in a baseball movie,
24
too.
years
Rookie of the Year, right? Isn't that him?
Yes.
Yeah. I thought he was actually pretty good.
He's Henry Rodengartner?
Yeah, right?
My God.
Yeah.
I
didn't recognize him, did you?
I had no idea. No,
That's
not
the same
after
guy?
that picture.
He's 30 years older.
He's an adult now.
Why's he in that uniform? I mean, it's like, what the fuck?
He's 43. He looks pretty good for 43.
I thought he was really good. He's not like, I think you could say you don't see him a lot. No. He's not particularly,
No, yeah.
like, but like, I was like, looks unrecognizable.
Well, also, like,
honestly, if you said to me, I don't think I'd probably forget his name maybe, but if I did the thing I do on the Celebrity Match of like, if I kind of cover his hair, I'd be like, oh, that's the guy from American Pie. Like, definitely.
Also, like, I don't know how well it did in the box. I don't know how many people saw it, but they did a sequel to those movies like 10 years ago.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
It wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, they just did one, right? Like 6-7 years. The last one?
American Reunion was 2012.
That's the last one?
Was the last one he
I
was
thought
in.
they did like a video one.
They do like spin-offs that like
Eugene
American
Levy's
Pie
been in
presents.
Eugene Levy's, I think, I don't know about the newer ones, but he's been in every one
does
for a
them all.
while.
Yeah, good for him. He's like, fuck it, I'll take the money.
Yeah.
Okay, have you seen him lately?
Not since Schitt's Creek.
You wouldn't even know him. Wouldn't even know him. Didn't even look the same.
Oh, no. Still have glasses?
Nope. Glasses. No.
Eyebrows?
Black? No, he's ridiculous. He's a woman? It's unbelievable. So I want to defend my guy, Thomas Ian Griffin, because that's ridiculous. The poor guy. Jesus. Yeah. But yeah, they were showing...
Nicholas.
What point? What's his name?
Thomas Ian Nicholas.
Thomas Ian Griffin is the guy from Cobra Kai and the Karate Kid Part 3, I believe. Yeah, they showed Jason Biggs like 4 points in a row. I'm like, who gives a shit? Nothing against Jason Biggs. I'm like, what the fuck?
What does he think about all this?
I want to be like, what does Chris Everett Lloyd think about Jason Biggs watching a tennis match? Ay. What else?
Do you care at all about this cave rescue going on in Turkey?
I do not.
It hit home for me. The guy had gastro issues. That was why he had to come up.
Okay, nobody asked why it hit home for you. What does it even mean? I don't get the joke.
No, it wasn't a joke. I just thought it was interesting. The guy had like a
Why did it hit home for you?
Because I have Crohn's
Mick,
disease.
tell us more about you.
I have Crohn's disease.
That's really all it was.
Do you think that guy used his card to get up in front?
I don't know, but they took it very... I don't know.
Okay, go ahead. I'm glad it hit home for you.
I'm sure you don't care about this either, but Delta Airlines did find that dog that was missing for 3 weeks.
I did see that.
Yeah.
I was happy for the dog and the owner. I didn't care. No, not really. What am I supposed to do? How much am I supposed to care about that?
New format, Scandals and Animals.
I think I was supposed to the other day, oddly, when I got this at the restaurant, and then I randomly thought of you, Mike, which I don't do much when I'm out in the studio.
All right, let's hear it.
I think your worst take ever.
Oh, damn.
Your worst take
I'm already disappointed.
ever is that you like your bacon a little undercooked.
Oh, wiggly bacon.
Yeah. That's the worst.
It's not undercooked. It's cooked.
Wiggly, though. That's, I think, the worst take anybody's ever had.
You haven't lived, my friend. It's good.
No, I've had it.
Num.
Am I wrong, Justin?
Go ahead.
I'm not the right guy.
Go ahead,
for this
Justin.
argument here.
Why is that? You can disagree with me. I don't care.
I also like a little wiggly bacon.
Oh,
there we go.
Dave? No?
No way. Crunchy.
I'm with Dave. All right, well. Mick?
No, I'm crunchy. Overdone.
To me,
If it's too
burn it.
crisp, it feels like you're just eating
No, to me, if you want to burn it, burn it.
nothing.
Really,
Flat.
Justin?
Yeah.
It's like slimy and like limp.
Well, you got to cook it right, of course.
Well, but still undercooked though. What do you mean?
It's not undercooked. It's cooked properly.
What are you saying? Like what? Like we need to bring.
It's just not stiff.
We got to bring it next time. Maybe can we bring some in tomorrow?
Augustus will have a George Foreman with
Jesus,
me.
Augustus. It's Augustus every night. Puts a couple of strips there. He goes, but Augustus will definitely bring it in, right? Augustus, if you're watching. So I want. That was a joke, Justin. You got it. Crisp, and then basically. So you're saying, Mike, like. When you say wiggly, what do you mean though? Well, I guess
I just mean it moves. See, it's not fully.
I think I like that.
It's not fully bricked. Whatever you want to call it.
It's limp.
Yes.
Yeah. It's undercooked.
Like bubbly?
It's not undercooked
Yeah.
though. It's still it's edible. It's healthy to eat. Well, not healthy, but you know what I mean.
It's got bacon's good. I think bacon's good. Bacon's
great.
Yeah.
Keto, you're home free with bacon. Bacon's the greatest food of all time. I stand by. As I've gotten older, I've come to that conclusion.
Very few people have ever agreed with me on this, so I understand your.
No, it's okay.
Your
Justin
outrage,
does.
But yeah, thanks, Ben.
Oh, Jesus Christ! You change your mind yet or not?
I'm here for you, Mike.
I'm going with stiff bacon.
Are you a BLT guy then or no?
Not particularly.
No,
I could eat it. But
so bacon just breakfast.
To me,
food.
what
You
I
put
hate
like
is
a burger. Or
what I hate is tomato. I love bacon on a burger.
Yeah.
I'm not against a stiff bacon.
But you're pro.
I prefer.
So if
a
you say to the
wiggly
waitress, if she asks, how would you like your bacon?
bacon. I never done it.
Say
in my life.
wiggly.
I've never said do whatever you want to me. Is what I say.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you on that.
Yeah.
But mine was undercooked, like the way you like it. And I was like, this fucking idiot eats this and is like all happy. He's like all excited when it shows up. Yeah, he's like wiggly.
Well, go back to not thinking about me. I don't care for that.
I think it's your worst take. Defending the rapist, fine.
Yeah.
The bacon, I can't get next to that.
A lot of people I saw agree with you on Twitter, but I have my loyal supporters out there, and I appreciate
If you were hosting a whole radio show, we do a whole poll on this, the whole segment.
Yes.
Take calls, we do the whole thing.
Guys, where do you prefer your bacon?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. What else, Mick? There's still a lot of stories. I'll give him that. What's
That's all
that?
I got for stories.
Oh, well.
I was about to bring it right back to me, but I won't do
What's that, Mick? Go ahead.
Well, I had some. This is a 9/11 conversation. If you'll allow me to ask you a question.
I was there.
I had this.
I was working at Merrill Lynch.
I have the photos timestamped to prove
Look at
it.
this picture right here. You know the famous picture of the fake on the plane like flying into the top of the building right there?
Me and my pal Steve Renazizi were going in that day.
The conversation I had with my mom yesterday.
You know what Mick's nickname is because he said this famously on that day to some people on the mode of transportation. Let's roll. That's what he's known as with his friends. Yeah. Go ahead, Mick.
There was a disagreement.
About 9/11?
No, the reaction afterwards. My dad was saying it was all bullshit, that people were actually united. My mom was like, no, people were totally together.
Can I say that actually? What's your last name? Do you want to say it? You don't want to say your
Yeah,
last
Marks. That's fine.
name? Marks?
Yeah.
Marks. Mama and Papa Marks are both right. In that there was a brief moment, but even then, you're like, well, they're going to when the rubber hits the road, the Republic, they're going to disagree. But for, like, if you remember the Congress, like, saying God bless America outside the fucking, and George Bush threw that first
highest-
pitch.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
and Bush with the,
I can hear blowhorn.
yeah, the bullhorn, right? I can hear you. People who do
Yeah,
this.
yeah,
can
yeah.
do- Bush's approval rate was like 90%.
It's the highest in American history.
Yeah, the two highest ever were him and his dad after the
HW.
Yeah, yeah.
Man.
Good to know.
Dumb wife, right? What?
Hey,
Barbara Bush. I'm just saying.
yeah,
Oh, you're a fan?
great woman. She supported abortion.
She what?
She supported abortion.
She supported abortion?
That's brave of her.
What do you mean?
Yeah, she was.
She rubbed a
pro-choice.
lady's back while
You're
she
saying
was
like when
getting
President
sucked out
Reagan
of
was
her.
running in 1980?
I'm just
She was
saying
vocally. She was vocally pro-abortion in 1980. She was the Vice President Bush's wife in 1980. Was that definitely was not happening? I met the woman you didn't.
Really?
Yeah, I met her at Kennebunkport.
Talk about this.
That's awesome.
Yeah. What's that? Did I talk about what? Yeah,
her-
she looked
her
at the kid.
abortion
She's like,
stance.
maybe one day. And I was like, well, I don't know, Barbara, but it seems a little strong. But yeah, well, you don't have to force it. Was it a passionate argument between Mr. and Mrs. Marks?
No, my mom just was like, I remember it being completely differently. I remember everybody kind of talking to
there
each
was
other
like
at the
a
grocery store,
bullshit,
shit like
but
that.
that's all bull. Like if that happened today, it would happen Twitter's different. It would change everything. Can you imagine how the fucking like the QAnon, like if it happened right now, there'd be no. And then Trump.
But what
would tweet-
temperature does steel burn argument would have
Right.
been much quicker than
And there'd be
loose
like,
change
and
or
there would be
whatever that
the
was.
Trump, and there'd be this fault, and Biden's old, and McConnell. Like there'd be no moment of unity. I don't think. I actually don't think there would be.
No, I mean it was interesting to listen to Stern and how quickly they were like, bomb the shit out of him and all that stuff. It did, but I will say, so I listened to a couple other radio shows from that day just to like get a perspective on it. It did seem like it was a lot of similar takes on it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it was like there was some form of unity. Is what people
There's a
were
couple of
thinking.
YouTube shows like I've watched them where it's like the compilation of like ABC, NBC, and CBS that day.
Yeah.
This is funny how quickly it took some of these dummies when the second one flew in and they're like, geez, I don't know.
This could be anything.
Yeah. Like, well, I think we know what this is now.
I was telling Dave I'd love to hear. I assume John and Jerry were on that day.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah,
They
I'd
talked to
love to hear
Dino's
that.
daughter who was going to college in the city. I remember that. I remember them playing that. But yeah, oh boy, Jerry was like foaming, I bet.
Let's get him.
Which, I mean, I think was, to your point, the national conversation at the time, which is pretty fucking understandable. Like, that's how I felt. I mean, I'd still feel.
But they kind of did it was interesting because they kind of did the like, let's not rush to judgment, but in a way that was like, they're like, listen, we don't know literally who it is. There's not like
Right.
a single place, but you know who it is. You know?
Yeah, right. I mean, and they took credit for it, and I was like, well, let's go get him. And I thought the initial thing was fine. The initial point of attack was good. They bombed all the camps. They did everything. It's once they got into the fucking war in Iraq that they fucked it all up, but that was inevitable.
Right.
But yeah, no, I think your parents are right. I think for a couple of weeks, but it was still always brimming, and like you knew it wasn't going to end well. By the funny thing is the Democrats then this is what killed Hillary in 2008. Was she got put in a pretzel because when this first happened, she had to support the war in Iraq because the nation was supporting it. So for her to be like, she would seem anti-American. She wouldn't follow her conviction.
Right.
So when 2008 came around, Obama was outspoken about it. He was like, well, where the fuck were you during this disaster? You were supporting it. And she would say to him, well, you weren't even like a senator at that point. Had you been a senator, you would have supported the war too, which is probably right. But he had the advantage of being
But
like,
he could be like, no, I wouldn't.
he'd be like,
Yeah.
It's like I wrote essays about it and I gave speeches. And so it was a great.
I was banging dudes and
Oh.
smoking crack back then.
Well,
That was
by
wild.
the way, thank you, Mike. Is Augustus guaranteed this yet, Dave, or no?
What'd you say?
Are we going to have President Obama's boyfriend on tomorrow?
He hasn't confirmed that interview yet. Yeah.
His boy toy. I don't know.
I understand.
Here's what I wonder: like, would Augustus put the show first in the sense of what if he could have only done today? Would Augustus have booked him for today instead of tomorrow?
Dave's
You think
trying
that's
to-
a fair-
Dave's trying to
I'm
get
just
Augustus
asking a
down
question.
anyway.
Well, I'll tell you,
Is
that's
that
an
a fair
interesting angle
question?
because would he have given that to Mick?
No,
Correct.
I think your answer is no.
I'm just asking.
I think it's a fair question. Don't you think the answer is you're asking because you know the answer?
I think he would have.
You do.
Yes. I think Augustus would. He's a very show first guy.
Yeah, I think so too.
Are you telling me that I'm going to be eating crisp bacon while interviewing this man who filleted President Obama?
And some wiggly.
That's true. I have to. I mean, that's what's going to get me canceled eventually. He's going to give like a homosexual answer. I'm going to have a bite of wiggly, but I'm like, oh, gross. That's going to get me canceled. My quest to against wiggly bacon. All right. Well, we'll take a few calls. Why not?
What's even funnier is the image you just portrayed is not far off from what Tucker Carlson was doing a week ago.
True. I'm not sure I buy the Steve argument that he was being purposely.
Oh, I think he was. I actually agree with Steve in the sense that Tucker was like, I can just do whatever the fuck I want.
I guess.
I think he's like kind of troll. I don't think he believes
No, he
this guy
can't,
is a
right?
reputable source.
Yeah.
Because like some of the jokes Tucker was making, like I forget.
That's true. Yeah, you're right.
There were references he was making where it's like he's obviously being funny with it.
Give me a couple quick NFL takes, Justin, from around the league yesterday.
I only watched the Patriots game.
Yeah, good. What'd you take from that?
It's going to take a little bit to get into Bill O'Brien's offense, but I think Mac Jones is the guy.
Okay. Defense was good.
Defense was great. Defense is
Did
fantastic.
you think that guy caught that pass when you were live watching it or no? I mean, he caught it. I'm saying.
Get both foot.
Get
Yes.
his
Oh yeah.
toe in,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
We were going nuts.
You're fired up?
Oh yeah. High fives around.
You know what I think? They need to fix the mistakes, the stupid mistakes. That's what they need to.
Take away the turnovers in the first corner.
Yeah.
It's a win.
We win.
Me, I'm a third and short guy. You got to get some yards on first down. Got to be third and short. Can't be in third and long situations. Kills the offense.
Don't disagree. Mac
Turnover
Jones is
battle.
not
Got to win it.
Built for that.
Where were you sitting?
Section like kind of like by the the opening by the lighthouse.
Yep.
Section 102 right there.
Okay, it's
Row
a good
30.
spot.
It was good seats.
Did you cry during the Brady thing or no?
There was some. I got emotional. A lot. But Brady brought me a lot of joy. in my childhood.
He's a fine quarterback.
He's a top 10 celebrity, I think, if I remember right.
Yeah, that's got to be going down at this point.
Yeah, it's tough. But yesterday, I will say yesterday,
On
to
Foxborough,
be there.
sure. I mean, I get that, but is Tom Brady a bigger star now than Messi?
I think he was talking about
In the
my-
world, no.
I think he was talking
your
about my list.
Oh, has that been changed at all in the last year or so? Or no?
Ashton Kutcher's down.
Yeah, you got to do that. That's bad.
It's all over the place now.
Trump up or down in the time that
Where was Trump? Was he like?
he was like top 5.
I feel like Trump's still a big star, no?
Yeah, probably.
I think you're misunderstanding. I think this is what their meaning is to Justin.
That's what I'm saying. I'm adjusting list. I'm saying.
Yeah,
Sure,
okay.
Trump. Is Trump changed at all?
No.
Good.
How are we doing with those phones? I can't hear you, Mick. Better with the mic.
Ready to go. Sorry.
All right. Tweet up the number there.
I won in fantasy yesterday, by the way. For anyone
Oh, good for you.
keeping score at home.
Amy Schumer now going after Ashton Kutcher, and I see.
Oh, that's good, Amy.
It's always good to go after them.
Yeah, right.
Sure, she
Good to
wasn't
finally
kissing
take a
their
stance
ass,
on
like,
them, yeah.
2 weeks ago.
Where's the?
She had a great. If you watch Amy, someone in your spare time, Google Amy Schumer Madonna. They made some like promotional tour video together.
Yeah.
Where clearly Amy, it's supposed to be like conversational, but she's like, so 60 cities, like this shit like that. It's the corniest thing you've ever seen.
That's sad. Was it just you and your buddy yesterday?
Yep, just me and Mark.
Did you guys hang out with anybody while you were tailgating?
Nope.
Just all business. What are you guys talking about? What are you talking about for 4 hours?
Football.
Like what? Like what's hour 3 about that conversation? It's longer than the game.
See, the Browns are kicking the Bengals' ass.
Oh, yeah, the TV going?
That was crazy.
Gotcha.
Joe Burrow, where'd he
Not
go?
good, huh?
No.
Yeah, Joe Soro is what I call him after that game
Yeah.
yesterday. They load up, Mick?
Yep. Ready to go.
Thank God. Hello.
Hey, what's up, boys?
What's up?
Local landscape expert here. I've seen
Excellent.
both the pictures.
It's about
and
time.
Mick is a liar.
Well, I think Mick has confirmed that, right? Mick, you're lying about that picture?
Sure.
Didn't you?
That's what's annoying.
That's not good, Mick. That's a bad quality.
Sure. Oh, if you believe me,
I guess.
if you believe me from an hour ago.
Whatever's best for the show, I guess.
Do you think if I hired him, he'd be the most hated character in the history of the show?
I think you would be.
Yeah, the tide would turn on you, I think, finally.
Now you're tempting me. Go ahead. Yeah, is the landscaper still on or no?
No, he hung up. We got another one.
Hello.
Kirk, when Steve scrubbed the audio,
Oh, nice.
how long did it take for him to fess up about it?
When Steve scrubbed the audio,
Well, he never did. It
No,
was
he fessed
someone
up
else.
right away.
well, he got caught.
Yeah, he got caught doing it.
He would have never, but he would like he wouldn't if it hadn't been brought to him. He never.
It was manners.
To this
Sure,
guy,
but do you think one day he'd be like 2 years?
No.
He'd be like, you know what? No way.
to this guy's point, he wasn't like, I don't know what happened, but why isn't it in there?
Don't
It's
leave the
just-
witness, Mike. Maybe he's going to defend Mick. I don't know.
All right.
Go ahead, caller. Yes, I get your point though.
But if Mick scrubbed the audio, how long would he deny it for?
That's what. Yeah,
They'd be like, oh, you know, the audio went away. I'm
yeah.
not saying it didn't go away. It's gone. I just
that
don't know
happens on Spotify sometimes where it skips.
They
You
just
know,
where
maybe
it
it was
went.
just
I don't
skipping
know.
for
It
it.
went somewhere. I don't know. What am I supposed to say? I don't know.
Misplaced.
It's fine. You hate Mick, caller.
Yes, I do. I think he looks like Mac from Mac and Me.
He does a little bit.
It's not a reason to hate him.
He actually does. No, he's a parent.
That's it. I hope you don't hire him. I hope he goes off into existence.
We all hope so too. Caller.
Someone said that about Curtis once, I think.
What's that?
That's the only reason I know that's the only reason I know the Mac and Me reference.
It's a famous Conan. Who was the guest? Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd, yeah. Ant-Man.
Yeah. Oh, that's what that is.
Yeah.
That movie was like sponsored by McDonald's.
Yes, it was some sort of tie-in.
It was like made by McDonald's.
I still gotta say, I don't. Are they low that, Mick?
Yep, there's someone.
Okay. Well, hold on a second. I still gotta say, I don't think that Jimmy Fallon thing's that bad.
That he's a drunk.
Just the story, he's clearly a prick, but I wasn't like overwhelmed.
Anytime they're like, this powerful person is difficult to work for, it's
yeah,
like,
I mean, he seems like an asshole.
yeah,
He seems
I
like he has
guess.
booze issues.
Shouldn't
but
he be? Kind of.
when I see a story like that, I'm like, oh boy, here we go. But no, did not land like that.
I thought it was like, oh, the Horatio Sands stuff is coming back. Maybe they have more
Right.
evidence or something
I thought
now.
the same thing.
Yeah.
Right. Hello.
Hey, it's Beyond Average Christian, and I'm calling about the door.
Okay, we're all set. Thanks, Mick.
I didn't plant that. You guys are going to accuse me of that. I didn't plant that.
You're gonna accuse me? No.
Hello.
Hi, this is Beyond Average Al, and I'd like to defend.
Well, yeah, he's a talent. Hello.
Hey, Kirk. Hey, Mike. Hey, guys. How we doing? JJ here.
Hey, JJ.
Oh, JJ.
Good weekend?
Yeah, it was nice. How about you?
Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad. I hope the Pats are going to pull it out, but they failed.
Nah, that wasn't great. I gotta say, I thought they
long season.
They actually outplayed them. I thought
They did.
I think you know what? I think they'd be pretty good this year. I think who do they play this week?
They play
Who do we
the
play this
Miami
week?
Dolphins Sunday Night Football.
Are we down in Miami?
That's tough.
No, it's here.
Oh, home the first 2 weeks.
Yep. Nope. I'm right.
What are you saying? What are you saying, JJ? No, what?
No, I'm saying no. It's not in Miami.
What's the number? Do we have a number?
The spread? I have no idea.
Okay, go ahead.
Hey, Mike. Is Mike?
Mike's here.
Oh, JJ.
Hey, buddy. What's going on? I feel a lot of hate the last few weeks from you. What's going on, buddy? Why you hate on me?
Oh, that's true. You're not a JJ
I don't hate
guy.
it all.
Not
I
top
said
50.
I don't think he's a top 50 guy.
No, I think he's like you can if you have like 100 candidates for top 50, he's probably in there.
Maybe I think that's a lot.
300. Mike.
There have been a lot of.
There's 300. He's in there.
There are a lot of calls that have gone away that are bigger than JJ.
You called me Clement. What's going on, buddy?
Oh, I don't think you're Clemmer. You got a lot of work to do to be Clemmer, pal.
I know Chris
How
Clemmer.
dare you.
Chris Clemmer's a friend of mine. Who's your top 10, Justin? After where do you put yourself?
I put myself behind Dave.
Okay. Who else in the top 10?
Magnanimous of you.
Probably put Murchison 6.
Okay.
Did I see something? Me and Dave aren't in the top 50, I don't think.
I'm fine with that.
We've been removed.
Yeah, let's go.
Timmy Canton 7.
Yeah, Timmy Canton was in my top 10.
It's tough though, right? See, it's
tough because it's like
if anybody should do a list,
I
you
think
should.
Clemmer would probably be 8, right?
I think Clemmer should be in the top 10.
I have Clemmer 6.
6?
Yeah.
That's pretty high up.
I know.
Clemmer 8. Then I think I understand why Portnoy would be in top 10, but I understand why he wouldn't be.
I wouldn't put him in the top 10 myself.
Portnoy,
I don't know if any
Big
bar
Cat,
people are
Rico,
top 10.
and Whitney I have all top 20, not top 10 though.
Whitney would be my first.
I think Whitney's going to be here next week, I believe.
I think Whitney might be my first Barstool person in the top 50, though.
Really?
I'd put Portnoy ahead and Big Cat.
It's tough.
I don't know. It's tough, yeah.
Enrico, too, you know?
And possibly
Enrico, the trivia stuff and the fight and the whole...
Calls in all the time.
Yeah.
Well, no, he doesn't. But
No, he doesn't.
his friends do.
Yes. Hello. Justin's still thinking. Hello.
Hey, Kirk.
Hello.
2 questions. I think the second one only applies to you because the only reader.
Right.
But first, for all the interesting minds in the room,
Sure.
when you're not talking and you're just thinking, do you have inner monologue or is there just silence?
I don't understand the question. I mean,
that's for all of us.
What do you mean? Are there voices in my head? There are. I can tell you that.
Well, I think you're intelligent enough to have an inner monologue, but do any of these guys just have dead silence?
Oh, just call us dumb.
Wait,
why are you taking so long to get us?
But I do wonder, like, where's the guy like Mick? Where's the guy like Mick?
It's a long way to go.
Where's the guy like Mick think about during
He's
the day?
schizophrenic.
Like, what's in your head during the day? Like, what do you think about? What's your thoughts?
His next ruse.
Kind of depends on the day.
What's normal?
A lot of it's concerned for my future. I feel like that's the biggest thing I think about recently.
Yeah, you should be.
Yeah.
I don't see a big future for you. Yeah. But, but what do you
Are
think
you
about?
speaking to yourself in your mind, or are there just pictures, colors?
No, I don't like speak to myself. More, I guess I would ask myself a question and not answer it and kind of think about the question without I'm not giving a direct answer. Like, oh,
Boy,
like,
what a confusing existence.
like where would you want to live? Maybe here, like that. That's
Where would you want to live?
Like Boston. I've thought about going back to New York. I've thought about California. Like those type of thoughts.
Second question,
All right,
caller.
Kirk.
Yeah.
Kirk, next question. When you read, do you speak out loud in your mind when you read, or do you just absorb words, which makes you such a fast reader?
I'll tell you right now. Happy to do it. I like this guy. Let me see here. No, I guess I hear. I guess I see. I guess I hear. I kind of have in my head. But I'm a fast reader. Sometimes to my detriment. I think sometimes I read too fast. I don't absorb everything all the time. Yeah, thank you. And as I get older now, I find myself like sprinting to finish books because I'm getting older. I'm like, why can't I just enjoy the book? Now I'm like, I got to read 50 pages today. I got to read 50
Well,
pages.
you've put the 100 books in a year thing.
That was
in your
last
head.
year, though.
Right, but I'm saying that's your mentality.
I know,
now,
yeah,
is
I
you're trying to
haven't
get
taken
to a
off.
goal.
Yeah, I haven't taken off the gas on that one. I just enjoy it. Just enjoy a book.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey, Kirk, this is the Las Vegas Tourism Board. How you doing?
Hello. Good morning. Boy, early there. Thank you for calling.
Yeah, Kirk, I've got good news. It wasn't a terrorist. It was just a deranged, nondescript, middle-aged alcoholic in massive gambling debt.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, all right.
There's no one else like him around Vegas.
Very strange, huh? Nobody like that going around Vegas. Interesting.
I just want to report that the people feel safe and business has never been better.
Wait a minute.
Attack the customers with an assault rifle.
Sure. I understand. Well, thank you very much for calling us.
You're welcome.
That's good. I do feel safer going out there now.
This picture right now of Porter, McConaughey, and Eli Manning having a conversation.
I bet Porter was really giving it to me.
What do you think that's about? What could they be talking about?
Who would even know? Hello.
That is it. That's what?
What?
No, we just got another one.
Bullshit.
That can't be all the callers, Dave.
Chance.
There's a number in the queue that you're not going to like, so I don't think I should play it. But that's it.
Look at right now. There's 1,000 people watching us right now concurrently. Like,
no chance.
None of them are calling.
Is this another one of these phone things, Dave?
Probably. There's one caller.
Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, I think it's a call screen issue.
I like that Mick couldn't say there's one. He's like, there's a number you're not going to like.
We have call screen issue?
Yeah, I recognize the number. I don't think you like him.
All right. Hello.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Hello.
What's happening?
What's
hey,
up?
Kirk, what's happening, man?
Who's this?
This is one of Mick's interns.
Okay. What's up?
I just wanted to talk to Justin real quick. And
hit me.
Sure.
Why do you pretend to be like this KMS martyr? You hate Clemmer, but yet you're literally trying to do the same thing as him, is use KMS as a stepping stool and get the big cat in Chicago.
Yes, that's been my goal all along. When I started with the show 4 years ago.
So, no, but I mean, you say that, but what's the actual that Kirk offered you the job? You don't want to let him down? What's the reason?
What was the last part?
I said you didn't want to let Kirk down is why you claimed you didn't take the job. I mean,
correct. And then a couple months ago,
reason?
Kirk, I didn't reach out to Kirk first. Kirk said Justin should reach out to Big Cat and try to go to Chicago.
He said that about Clemmer too. You know how the show works, man.
I do know how the show works. Yeah, I hate Clemmer.
So then I'm just curious.
There's a way Clemmer could have worked at Barstool and not been
listen.
hated.
My biggest problem with Clemmer is not that he went to
Clemmer's also
Barstool.
not hated, right? Like, it's fine. What Clemmer did was a minor violation.
No, but the reason why I don't like Clemmer is not because he went to Barstool.
Why don't you like? Oh, because
Right, that was way
He's a
before.
fucking asshole.
That was way
well,
before.
that's true. But like, what I like about these
Well, why don't
interns.
you-
Hold on.
I just dropped him. Sorry.
Okay. What I like about these interns, it seems like the kind of guys be focused on the show, like making the show better, and not like on his own personality.
Yeah.
Which I like. He just seems like he's not going to be. He's here to be a wacky character.
The Mick turns are
That's
off
who
to a great
that's who you would
start.
hire, Mick.
He went out on his own. That's a rogue character there.
You said he was one of your interns.
But
said
you
that.
He said he was one of my interns. I didn't say that.
Who is he?
He's a crazy caller.
Who you know who he is? I'm really not interested.
You
in this. Who is
recognize
it?
the phone number.
Yeah, no, that's a family
coming
member.
from inside
that's
the
a
studio.
That's a crazy cousin right there.
So
he's a family member. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But also, do you think if you got the job that it would be like your good idea is to bring in like 3 of your best friends to work
Yeah, it's
under
not
you?
a great idea.
I told you before I took the call, I don't think we should take the call.
That's true. You did say that.
Are they
I'm trying to plant my friend.
Are the calls working now?
Yeah, they're working.
Okay. They're loaded up.
Not loaded up. I got one on the line though.
I'm confused. All right. Hello. This makes no sense. Hello.
Hello, Dad. It's Harry.
Hey, Harry.
You have Sensei Nathan.
I don't know if he's picking up on the lessons very well.
Number. Help me, my Mandarin.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, you're struggling with it so far. I'm not struggling, but it's the hardest language to learn.
Very hard.
Yeah.
I don't remember him talking like this.
Yeah. Go ahead, Harry.
Chicken finger.
Yep. Well,
fried rice.
that's again in English. You're speaking English, Harry.
Harry, do you like Coke by any chance?
Egg roll.
Okay. Thank you, Harry.
I'm trying to help you.
So you can reset them and see if it works, man. We have this issue every once in a while, don't we? Yeah.
Or have Dave and Steve been lying to you for years and you've only ever had one call?
You just keep guys working
guy
hard.
in the other room.
Guy's busting his ass. Yeah, so we'll see. I don't know the situation this week in New York. I haven't been there. Well, I guess it was there for, when was I there? Trivia?
No, the other.
It would be.
Right?
Last time you were in New York. Yeah, you've traveled for Barstool a lot, but I can't think of the
but
last time.
Not New York, right?
Just doing it over.
No, am I wrong? Is it just trivia?
Yeah, you're probably
I
right.
think so.
Right there. That's the last time I was in New York, right?
What is this for specifically?
That thing, Frankie Burley does that golf thing with different Barstool people.
Right.
On YouTube, so I'm doing that in New York.
All right.
So-
I didn't know if there was a greater.
No. I mean, I'll just go there and do the show.
Gotcha.
I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if it's Wednesday or Thursday, so we'll know.
Same thing. Either light day or bigger issue with the service.
I'm gonna guess the bigger issue. You're telling me we're not getting a single phone call when we usually get like 1,000 of them? Seems a little strange to me. What else? Anything else, boys? So what?
It's the Saudis.
You just Saudis?
It only happens when Mick's here.
That wouldn't surprise me, honestly. I mean, it could be.
You see, I had to delete that tweet this morning. Did you notice that?
This is
You
a bad
did a tweet?
I had to.
This
Well,
is a
I didn't
bad
see
tweet.
it.
Well, this was
it was the
probably
it was the right
well
call.
advised.
For the show account?
Yeah, I had to do
What
it.
was it?
So that tweet I said that Mick and Justin were in, before I sent that.
Did I retweet it or no?
No, well, I think you did after. But before I sent it, the version I had was the Saudi saga continues. I just felt like
Not
that
the
was
right day for
probably
it.
He realized what day it
Yeah.
was, yeah.
Idiot till the end.
An explosive show today.
Jesus Christ. Unbelievable. What else, Mick? Do you have anything else? Again, this could be it for you between now and September 30th.
That's right. No, I don't have anything else on my list. I had a couple of producer search questions for you, but you don't
Go
seem
ahead.
to be
No,
entertaining
go
those.
ahead. I'm entertaining you.
Is any of the producers going to know or even hint at knowing what's
No.
going to happen before Sacco? You're not going to talk to anybody.
Nope.
Oh, I was curious about that in the now it doesn't matter as much, but if it was like John, or I guess for Montante, like say it's Montante.
Nope.
You'll tell
want
him
the
on
Nope.
September 29th.
Was it 30th? 20th?
It's 30th, I'm
30th.
sorry. But, so you're telling him that night.
Right.
And then,
The second
Go.
is Monday,
What?
and then then there's 2 days.
yeah, so he's full time on Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully. I mean, we'll get the deal done one way or the other. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. No. They'll find out when everyone finds out. That seems reasonable to me.
Oh yeah, I didn't know what you
You don't
wanted
think so,
for.
Mick?
Completely.
Yeah.
You don't think so?
No, I think it's reasonable.
What's how the show works? We going to tell you before the show and then you know? Like, that's stupid. Or somebody. We can't do it that way, Mike.
No.
Right?
No, I like it better that way.
Are you going,
Makes it
Justin?
more dramatic.
Sacco?
Yeah.
I hope so.
Oh, good. All right, good. Man. Nice to know you care about the show.
I love the show.
Yeah, that's nice.
Is it?
I think mine was purposely booked on the weekend I was gone.
Interesting. Yeah. What's that, Justin?
Is it the beginning of the show that you announced, or like the end?
End of the show.
Okay.
End of the show. I think. Yeah. End of the show.
Yeah. So
you gonna be there, Mick?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Have you worked on your 2-minute or what is it, 90-second video? You
I have actually.
I believe that. Mick is good with. You gotta say that. Like,
contacted somebody. Like I contacted somebody who's going to help me out with a little cameo in it. It's going to be really good.
Oh, great. It's not neat.
Prince Allah.
It's me. Hey, you know, Kirk, who you want to hire?
Yeah, no shit. It's gonna be what's his face, the friggin' mastermind 9/11. What's his name? The guy.
Muhammad Atta.
Yeah, it's gonna be friggin' the guy tried to light his shoe on fire at Logan Airport.
Al Baghdadi is not dead.
What else? What other questions do you have, Mick?
I was that was my biggest one about the producer search. Actually, for Sacco, do you plan on having the producers on the show that day, or are they just going to be fans?
No, but we'll float them in and out in some form or fashion, I think. How are we doing with the other stuff involving that show, Dave? Any idea?
We're doing good. I mean, we're just waiting on the final word from Barstool about some stuff.
And we're getting
that you'll
close
be involved.
here.
I know. I agree.
Well, less than 3 weeks away now.
I know.
Will Steve be there? Did he say that?
He said Steve is going to take your spot.
That's
that
what
night.
That's what
Steve
I
is going to be there. Yeah.
That seems right. In order to dole out the
That's true.
Steve
It's almost like an
units.
American Idol kind of thing.
The real Steve is there. Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, he'll be there. Justin will be there. Dave will be there. You know, it'll be Dave's last show.
Wow. That's what I'm saddest about, is saying not getting a chance to say goodbye to Dave.
That's true. Yeah, you get come to grips. How's it? Are you ready professionally now or no?
Yeah, I'm pretty close. Yeah.
You keep saying this every time. It's the same answer. Have you noticed that, Justin?
I have.
Well, he's getting closer every day. I think he's going to.
But I don't think
he's going to leave.
I'm
I
doing
also don't think
multiple
he has like
things.
a finite. Like I now have a full-time job.
I'm not
going to
take a full-time job.
He's taking
Right.
on these
Well,
different
you're not
projects.
you weren't offered one, were you?
I don't think he's looking for it.
I was offered one, but I didn't.
What
like
job
the
was
idea of
that?
It was like a media company. It was like a media agency, and I didn't want to do it.
Where was that out of?
It was 30 minutes away from me, so it was like actually closer. Rentham. So
Yeah, you didn't want to do it.
no.
Be great if it
I
was
want to kind of. I like the freelance stuff.
Yeah.
I like that.
What's that?
Be great if it was the perfect job, but it was offered to him by Bob Snyder as like a
Hey, I'd go to Hometown Podcast. I have no problem with that.
So what? Are you working independently?
Yes.
Doing what? Like, what's it going to be?
So a lot of those companies still have to produce content for social media or whatever.
These
or
companies
they do
are who? I
podcasts.
know what you're doing.
Mortgage company, financial
So you're
advisory
doing that
company.
stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that stuff.
Are you worried that you went to war with what was the podcast?
Oh, that's right. What was that? The real estate podcast?
And now you're going back into that world, you know?
Who was that? What was that podcast?
Bam.
You melted over?
Yeah.
Byron Lazine. No, I'm not worried about that.
Aaron Lazine.
When was that? Last year?
No, that was a few months ago.
6
That
months
was
ago,
the
maybe?
summer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember I was at one of Harry's baseball games when that all blew up that night. So there was this like spring.
Spring, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds right. Huh. Okay. All right. Well, I guess that's good. No.
Yeah.
Like, what's a day like? Is it full time, part time?
Well,
Start off with the hits.
you never know. We'll see.
Are you gonna bring back the hits?
Who knows?
Don't do that.
Whatever makes me smile, right?
Don't spoil the surprise for the rest of
Don't
us.
be like the sad. Don't do that to yourself. Don't degrade yourself like that for 4 people who want you to do it. Just do your stuff. Move on.
Do you, Dave?
All right. Anything else, boys? Anything else, Mick? Should give me your last shot, buddy.
I mean, no, I don't need to do a stupid pitch. I've already embarrassed myself enough. You know that I want to work for you.
Yeah.
Willing to do that at a very low price.
What are we talking?
I told you, you name the number. The lowest number you will pay a producer.
What does your girlfriend do for a living? The ask is not specifically, obviously.
Yeah,
but-
she's a restaurant manager.
Okay, so if you move, she have to. You're not going to move, though, right?
No, I would move in.
What would she do?
She could move too. There's actually a location not far from here.
Oh, it's a chain.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she works in she's not on the floor every night. She does like the back stuff.
Oh, okay.
The ordering,
Hand
crap like
jobs.
that. Yeah.
Like Augustus.
Yeah, exactly.
Not Augustus. Quinlan.
That's right.
Huh. Okay. What do you think, Justin? What if you had to rank the candidates right now?
I would go Montante 1,
Montante 1,
Augustus 2.
Augustus 2.
Let's not forget Josh, everybody.
Yeah, Josh is like out. Like Josh could be 1, Josh could be 6.
You're right.
Yeah.
Montante 1, Augustus 2, and then it's just Mick and Tommy, right?
Right. Who'd you pick? If you had to pick between Mick and Tommy.
Mick.
I'd probably go Mick.
Yeah.
Because I think Tommy's out.
He's a loose wire.
Right. So you think Quinlan's officially out?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so too.
Is this show done right now or no? We can get him to officially withdraw if he wants to. We can call him.
You disconnect from your.
Yep.
Was there, did you guys, the lunch I'm sure you guys went to, did you talk to him at all about if he's actually in?
Nah, I mean, we were just like laughing so much. It was not. Like the bacon came without a lunch, we laughed. Like there's a lot of laughs.
But in reality, did he actually indicate that he's still? Because he was like,
We can find out right now.
He came to the realization of like, I shouldn't be a part of this.
I think so. If he wants to do that, that's okay.
Yeah.
I want to drag him along if he's not, because he's not interacting anymore, right?
He was over the weekend.
Was he?
Yeah.
So a lot of terrible soccer tweets.
A lot of Disney tweets.
Oh, is that right?
Oh yeah.
Pervert.
Saudi Arabian government.
Okay. Well,
he's trying.
What's that, Dave?
Do it for him, please.
We want to know. We were talking. Are you out or are you in for the search today? If you're out, it's fine.
I'm in. So can I explain myself real quick, sir?
Yep. Go ahead.
Just want lunch.
Can you put your?
I'm just very hungry.
And
I figured you'd pick up the bill.
You're on speakerphone. Can you get off it?
Yeah, hold on one second. Hold on.
It's always very loud when Tommy.
I know he's got a lot of action going on. He's at the gym, I bet, right? You at the gym, Tommy?
I'm in the gym. Yeah, I'm in the gym. Hold on. I'm getting to the sauna.
That's how it starts.
Moving. Hold on.
It's a bathhouse
All right,
scene.
sorry about that.
So you're good.
Yeah, no, I'm in.
You're in. Okay. So you just want to explain something.
Yeah. So my overreaction of the day
Mm-hmm.
had to do with the male Rachel Dolezal that's sitting in your office. So
That was a joke, I think.
Who are you talking about?
Nice, Mick.
It's Mick. It's Mick Black.
I apologize to Augustus. I don't think he deserved that. You're right. It was an overreaction.
What's the Rachel Dolezal joke, though, Mike? I know she is
phony.
Mick, do you claim you're black?
Are you black, Mick?
I've never claimed that.
No, it's just a lie. It's a liar joke.
Yeah, I got you. Okay. That's. I understand. Go ahead.
So I apologize to Augustus. He didn't deserve that. It was an overreaction. Somebody had reached out to my corporate in Atlanta and tried to get me in trouble with one of the vice presidents. So that's kind of where my overreaction came from.
Well, that I believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
get being paranoid about like hearing someone's reaching out to your school, but then when you're like, oh, it's for fucking play-by-play, that's funny.
Yeah, but they're also reaching out to my corporate too. Like that was kind of like where I was like, all right, what the fuck?
That's weird. I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
I'm guessing that wasn't Augustus.
I get the overreaction to that. But.
Huh?
It came from a Tom Hagen Esquire.
Oh, did it really? You know what that is?
Yes, I'm aware of who Tom Hagen is. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, okay. Well, all right. Well, okay. So you're in.
Yeah, no, I'm in.
All right. So Sunday night.
Sunday night?
All right.
See ya.
All right. Goodbye.
All right.
He's back in.
Yeah, there he is. Tommy Quinn. Oh, wait a second, Mike. I have something stuck in my throat. Oh, sorry.
Unnecessary.
Boys wanted to do that. The old Howard Stern thing. Oh, they would go a little more extreme with the word than that. I will say that.
Well, on Sunday we should ask him, homo says what? And see if he says what?
He'll say what? I would think. Yeah. Do you have that, Dave, or no?
What's that?
I just texted you.
Mick, you hinted at having some bombastic.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Remember when Colleen thought the Puss in Boots was a porno, so he wouldn't take his kids to the movies?
I thought it was an inappropriate title.
Not what I said.
I thought it was an inappropriate title.
So this slit is just wearing her boots solo.
I said I saw comments that there was inapproproate shit in it.
But then you said Puss was in the title.
You said Puss is in the title, yeah.
Sorry. I guess I don't know. Whatever. I don't know.
Dave's at that stage of the show now. It's whatever. I mean, you did say that, but that's fine. And then there was a time that Dave, I was thinking that too, he got fooled by remember the account you kept.
Oh, that was Ziggy Robinson, right?
Yeah, where you kept sending Portnoy stuff or something. No, remember there was some like email. Remember, you know what I'm talking about?
No.
I don't remember this.
I think, are you talking about the time
There's a
when he
couple.
pretended to be like some biker who was arrested for murder to come in?
To come in on a Friday.
Yes,
That's what. No, but you're talking about the Portnoy.
Yeah.
Somebody wanted you to cover some case.
Yes, yeah. And you said the Portnoy. Dave's like, what the Portnoy? What the
No,
fuck
I didn't
is
say
it?
I never said that.
But
I said it
Portnoy
to
got
you.
Yeah. Portnoy, what the fuck is this? He was all worked up. Jesus Christ. What were you gonna say? So Quinlan's in.
He is.
All right, so Quinlan's in then. If you're looking to.
Okay.
Does that move him above Mick at all? Or?
Mick 3, Quinlan 4. There's a big gap between 2 and 3.
I still have Mick ahead of Tommy as well.
Okay. How about a good Tommy performance Sunday night? Is that too many for you?
I don't know.
Well, here's the interesting thing. Tommy's been in for 2 of the best episodes. It's
true.
So that it's like, how much do you
Could
give
you
to
work
that?
with Quinlan, Mick?
No. Oh, dude, could I work with? I think I said, did you? Yeah, I could. I could work with anyone.
I love the Quinlan Augustus like their war over their reputation. Was it PRO?
I tweeted. What was the name? Bill Haberman.
He's like, just ask Bill Haberman. and then Augustus like, you could say anything you want about me, but never say my work ethic at WPR was below reproach. It's like, you can never say that.
Not under the Haberman method.
And they're like, they all get so mad at each other. And I think Justin was in there the other night, and they were like, oh, John. They said who's the biggest asshole or something.
Yeah.
He said some guy. He's like, oh, that's a big name. Just like, oh, that is a big name in talk radio there. And Justin immediately defended him.
Oh, really?
Like, you knew the guy, right?
I don't remember. Are you talking about Mike and the Minifans?
Yeah, I think you said that or something. I don't know.
I don't.
And that poor John Rich was sitting there for like 3 hours just saying nothing. I was like, what is he doing? What the fuck is going on?
He's committed.
Who knows? I don't know. What's going on in the Minifan Network this weekend? You promote or no? They give us anything. We always bitch. Now we're trying to get them promoted. Nothing.
Doing Mike and the Minifans on Friday. I'll be in there, of course.
6 days away. Yeah, 5 days away.
I like the idea of trying to go on with like Menners and just doing like a quick 10 minutes talking about the producer search. I did that. I asked him to do that the other night, and we ended up doing like 35 minutes. But I don't know if you're interested.
The
in
hell
that.
are you talking about?
What?
Do they have anything to promote this week? The network? Do we know anything they have to promote?
Just Mike and the Minifans. That's the only thing I'm definitely happy. That's all I know.
There you go. What the hell? You see what I'm saying, Justin? He wants to bring up himself again.
I think. Yeah.
You think what?
I think Poppy's Kitchen is on Monday.
Oh, is that right? Those are the guys who hate me?
Yes.
There you go. That's on tonight?
I believe so.
Oh, there you go.
Justin was about to
watch
bring
that.
something up to Mick. I don't know. I think he
I was
got
going
cut
to
off.
say, Mick, you keep like teasing like that you have these bombastic like Tommy Quinlan stories to break.
Oh, that's true. You've been teasing
You've
stuff.
been in
What do you
twice.
got?
What did I tease? When?
The other day you said, let me find this.
You know what you're talking about.
I just don't. I mean, I think it was after I came on the show and talked about it all.
Do you have anything else about him you want to share with the
I've
public?
heard. No, I don't want to share anything.
You've heard what? Oh, no, you've heard what?
No, I'm not going to say it.
You said you heard something. You heard what?
I've told you before. I heard things about the type of guy that he is. Nothing to do with sexuality. I'm sure he's kind of an asshole.
What does that mean?
I'm sure he's kind of an asshole.
So what?
Yeah, it's fine. I'm not saying anything wrong with it.
On night, you haven't. I don't think you've brought this up since. On September 3rd, you said today's not a good day for Tommy Quinlan, and it was a screenshot of messages that says, "Mick, how dirty you want to get in this producer search?"
Oh, what's that about?
I have
someone
sources
texted me.
saying
Yeah,
Tommy Q, and then
More importantly, could you find that screenshot now? If we mention it?
I don't know if I can look
What are you talking about?
No, someone just texted me information about him, and I didn't post it or anything. All I did was
what?
you teased it.
yes to kind of fuck with him because
what's
it's the producer contest trying to
What's
have
the
some fun with it.
information? Like, not specifically. What are we talking about?
It was just the type of guy that he is, and he was like an asshole in college to people that I knew. Nothing
So
crazy.
what?
I didn't say anything was crazy.
Well, why'd you tweet out
to
then?
try to fuck with him because I thought it would be fun because he
all
was
a
calling in the
game.
show saying like I can't handle this anymore. I figured
He's
if
an asshole?
I think he's a total asshole.
Okay. I mean, he might be. I don't know.
I think he's definitely a nice guy. I think.
You think?
We say that too quickly.
Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't think he's really a nice guy. I
I'm
don't
going off of 3-minute interactions I've had with him.
I don't think Colin's a particularly nice guy.
like, you're
He's all right.
Colin's a very nice guy.
You think so? I don't think so. He's fine. He's not like.
I don't think he's like a good guy.
Right,
Like,
exactly,
He'll
yeah.
go out of your way.
No,
to,
no.
But I think he's a decent
I
man.
think all these candidates would say that I have been a very good guy to all of them, helping them out.
Your job.
I
What,
get it.
cookie is
So
called.
what? I could be an asshole if I wanted to.
Well, rank the candidates that you forget how you rank them, but in terms of being able to hang around the room with him, who's best? Who's
Oh, I
worst?
know who's last.
We know that.
Montante's one.
Montante's one. Well, you guys are like friends.
Josh,
No. You know. You talked to him on the phone.
He calls me. I've never once initiated that phone
answer
call.
it, which is
If
crazy.
he lived here and it wasn't you would hang out with him.
Yeah, but I think like 30 people. I would also feel bad. I'd say yes because I'd feel bad. Whatever.
2020
Montante won.
Colin would be grabbing lunch
What?
with. I said 2020 Colin would be grabbing lunch with Montante every week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so. All right, Montante won. From a room energy standpoint, Mick is at least like calm in here. He's not nervous in any way.
Right.
So Mick would probably be 2 from the room energy.
Yeah.
Josh is definitely 3.
Josh.
Love Josh. Love everything.
We keep
about
forgetting Josh. He's
Yep,
he's
love
a
I forget that Josh really. Is Josh really trying out for the job?
Yeah, and I actually think
I think
like
he was.
a Josh as a number 2 is
I
a good
agree.
idea.
I agree.
So it
Yeah.
wouldn't be, like if there was a couple more Josh types, that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
I'd love to see Josh just do the slow evolution of him into a monster.
Josh.
Comes on with some takes on.
What are these white supremacist tweets people have been digging up on you?
That's inevitable. People send me all kinds of stupid shit. Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah. So, but Augustus is last.
Augustus, energy wise in this room, he's last. But I think he would be good for the show. So that's
Right, but you're not gonna. Yeah, but you're not advocating hiring him.
I can't make an assessment on Andrew Augustus.
But tomorrow
I just
you're
can't.
gonna get the full Augustus tomorrow.
I'm gonna be in that room like Friday. I'm gonna be in.
No,
that
you're
room.
not. It's just you and him tomorrow.
No, Josh is
Oh,
here.
the Josher is here. That's
Yes,
right.
yeah.
I forgot that. That's true. And what do you think the story is with his mom?
Josh, you tweeted out in 2013 that the Jews could use a, quote, Botox injection, if you know what I mean. Explain that to us. The thing with his mom, I don't know. It seems weird that he would live with the stepdad. But when he basically said it was just a logistics thing, I kind of bought that.
I guess. Yeah, I think
He's
it's weird.
moving out soon.
Stepdad lives in Belmont. His mom's in an apartment by herself in Somerville. Seems strange.
And he said he's with his brother too, right?
Yeah.
He
Or
is?
just stepped-
Yeah,
I
yeah, I
think he
think
said he's
you're
with his
right.
brother, so that might be like a.
But if I was living at home with my mom, I can't even imagine that scenario where I'm staying with my stepdad.
Right.
But if you're
Not
close,
I
with
would
your-
just be like, I have to move out now, I guess.
But what if he's more like he's staying with his stepbrother? who's living
Maybe.
with his step-
Maybe.
I'm sure he's going to give us all the answers tomorrow. It's only Josh can.
Good,
I'm
good.
going to guess.
So it's just Josh.
What's up?
Is this you see this Daily Beast Barstool kind of Twitter accounts hit piece here going on? Gotta read into it. I just saw it.
Ooh.
Were we part of it?
How Barstool built an empire by swiping sports highlights.
Oh, that's just going to talk about.
Daily Beast investigation found more than 40
Finally.
content swiping Twitter accounts.
Well, the fake rape accusations didn't take him down.
Jesus.
Maybe they,
the pictures of Portnoy with like a.
How long ago was this?
This was posted at 3 a.m. this morning.
Oh, it really took off, huh?
it'd be great if the picture they used was Portnoy in the Bagwell stance. And they're like using baseball clips.
This is Daily Beast. I haven't seen. They didn't even tweet it out, did they?
I got it. But you got to sign up.
I saw
for
the
it.
author tweet it out.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, that should do it. BetterHelp, of course. You go to BetterHelp.com, first of all. This is actually a good question. You find that you're falling asleep, your brain suddenly won't stop talking. Do your thoughts start racing right before bed or at other inopportune moments? I know it happens for me all the time. Like I find a way now to slow down my brain, but my brain is going I don't know about you guys. Now, Mike probably sleeps like a log. But I mean, you know, I have little tricks, I have little things I think about now to slow my brain down. But, this is something you go to therapy, though, and you talk about. No questions, where you get BetterHelp a try. Entirely online. You know this. You fill out that brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapist anytime for no additional charge. How's your therapy going, Justin?
Good.
Yeah?
Yep.
What have you guys been talking about lately?
Let's talk about life. Talk about Patriots a lot.
What?
Talk about the Patriots a lot.
That can't be right. Therapist.
The New England Patriots, the football team? Or do you have an uncle named Patriots who went after you as a kid or something? What? I don't understand.
Nope. We talk about it a lot.
You talk about the Patriots, you're a therapist?
Yep.
Like psychologically? Or about their games?
Stuff like how they make me feel and like why, like how like
Let me hear this.
like how like the fall.
So,
is
so
like,
Justin, how about the Patriots? What's going on with them? How do they make you feel?
they make me feel happy. I feel content when I'm when it's a Sunday when it's Sunday in the fall.
Okay, so it's kind of like he found his
zone, like his good place.
Yeah.
You pay this person?
Yeah.
Okay. There's a guy?
Yep.
Every week?
Just about.
Does he give his thoughts on the Patriots?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I bet he does. Stretches out. It's like a segment for him. Takes long pauses like Mutt did when he did solo shows.
Sweep that quarter out.
How much of your last session was Patriots related?
Probably like 10 minutes.
The draft must have been good that week.
I hate the NFL draft. I don't want to get into that.
Did you talk about that with him?
Oh,
Just
that'd be
right before?
tough.
Yeah.
Tough sledding.
How's the draft make you feel?
Well, it's more of like a never.
No, good.
It's more of like an awards show for like if you're a college football fan. Like, oh, your best players are getting.
Well, the Patriots played very well yesterday.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, but it's like, but the lead up to it is stupid. To
Sure.
be like, who do you think they're going to pick?
Take it easy, Justin. We're in a safe place here. Don't get angry.
I like that in the time I've known Justin, he's been institutionalized, and the therapist is like, how's this defensive line looking?
I like the group session inside the nut house. We're all talking, and Justin's like, why don't we talk about the Patriots? The AFC is loaded. What are we doing here? I'm like, yep, he's got some issues, that's for sure. But BetterHelp comes in. You go to BetterHelp.com/Kirk, Kirk10, I beg your pardon. BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. What does it do, that story?
A fantastic reply to it.
Oh, boy. Robert Silverman, Scoop.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah, this is the clown, right?
Yeah.
Isn't it?
I think
BetterHelp,
so.
BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. The Kirk Minute Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. You go visit right now. 10% off your first month. Our great partners at BetterHelp. We thank them. For years, Barstool Sports has run an apparent system of organized copyright infringement using, quote, burner, end quote, accounts. to swipe countless hours of highlights owned by teams in every league. And they apparently have no intention of stopping.
Can I tell you,
Let me just read the quote tweet real quick.
Please.
This is at Julie DeCaro. Different method, same result. The day my book came out in 2021, Barstool read the entire thing on YouTube for 7 hours. Completely gave away for free.
This is
just a troll.
I was not expecting that. Is that true?
She did?
I was not expecting that.
Did she block you at Justin or no? She had to, no?
Of course. Oh, yeah.
Dave, you want to tweet out that picture?
That's great.
Different method, same result. And now that I've mentioned they who shall not be named, it's time to get off social media before their minions descend.
Oh, that what she said?
That's her reply to it. Well, that's one of her rules.
This Robert Silverman must have blocked me, right? Oh, no, he hasn't. Oh. There you go.
That's great.
300,000 views on this thing.
Wait, did like Portnoy get involved or something?
That is a scoop. So he's just saying like they put up like what? Like if like the guy run like Patriot touchdown yesterday or something?
Like if I had a burner account like Frank Smith, Kathy Cullinane, I grab an NFL highlight and then Barstool tweets the video off of that account.
So your account doesn't get
Doesn't
flagged. No.
There's the bottom of it?
You see it on the bottom.
So what should they do?
Well, they say like if you tweeted it, because if Barstool Sports tweets out a Patriots touchdown, the NFL could take it down. And flag.
Right.
That's why I think it was like 5 or 6 years ago, Barstool like deleted all.
Oh
of
yeah,
their
the
old
whole
shit.
thing, right?
Can I just say, as a former intern of Paul Glazinski, it's all true.
One anonymous account ripped off the weekend Super Bowl performance and racked up 36 million views for Barstool. A new investigation by the Daily Beast found that over 40 or more anonymous Twitter accounts that gave every indication of being controlled by Barstool.
This is the saddest attempt they've ever had.
Using sock puppet accounts to obscure the origin of infringing videos does not make the underlying conduct any less illegal, Matthew Sag, an expert in copyright law at Emory University, told the Daily Beast.
This is a guy like we caught OJ jaywalking. We've got video. Finally, we've done it.
2.5 years ago, longtime Barstool personality Dan Big Cat Katz unintentionally exposed another anonymous Twitter account pumping out clips. And if you follow the trail left by that account, you can see how the entire racket works.
Jesus. Justin's TikTok was leaps and bounds more investigational than this.
Oh, yeah, Mike? You ready for this?
Okay.
Katz and Portnoy were filming a December 2020 episode of their online NFL gambling show, The Barstool Sports Advisors. Portnoy was struggling to remember the lyrics to MC Hammer's song, You Can't Touch This. So his co-host played it on his phone. After 5 seconds listening to the 80s pop rap hit, Katz announced, unprompted, we're going to have to put this on a burner now. The music continued, and an off-camera participant can be barely heard chiming in, yeah.
Dan.
Then the
You
song,
exposed yourself, Dan. Why would you do it?
using the song on air, even via Katz's phone, could have been interpreted by the rights holders as violating copyright law. The gambling show's Twitter account spelled out the problem that night in a reply tweet. Full video couldn't be posted because of the music. So how does Barstool avoid this pesky IP problem? You'll find that they're saying Chuck Tomato is a big link account for them. We're going to go after Chuck Tomato with everything we've got.
Get me Chuck Tomato.
Oh, it's like 10,000 words a story.
Well, they went in a little further and they found out that neither Dave Portnoy nor Dan Katz are actual advisors. That's the real crime in all of this.
The Daily Beast is investigated. We spent 3 years. We've interviewed 46,000 people. We can confirm that Dan Katz is not actually a cat.
While he is large.
Just unbelievable.
That's nuts.
I'm still scrolling down this thing.
That's great. Their smoking gun is, we found evidence in a broadcast that they published where they said that they rip tweets.
I'm sure this account never does it, this site.
That's what everyone does.
Looking for, here it is. Jesus. Yeah. Did Portnoy mention it or no?
I haven't seen it.
I mean, that's just funny though. That's their take. To your point, that's where they're at now.
That's sad.
Jesus, we should start doing that.
What do you mean? Tweeting?
Yeah, just stealing clips. Yeah, we could do that, right? Do we do that, Dave?
It's happened before.
Yeah,
I'd say we haven't created a burner and then tweeted out the clip, but we could start.
September 2023. Minahan told his producer, "Do it," and did.
This is how dumb they are. They put the broadcast out. They exposed themselves.
God, Julie's so dumb. She's so wonderfully dumb. What a dummy.
Even when you said Julie's name, I didn't see it going the route of the lawsuit with Justin.
She dropped that lawsuit.
She never.
There was no lawsuit.
What's she gonna sue us for?
Reading the book.
Yeah, we had to take it down, which is unbelievable. I will say that's a difference. You want a pen difference? That's an example.
Was that a YouTube thing?
That was a YouTube thing.
No, remember Barstool told us to take it down, right, Dave?
Oh,
believe so.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah. They were going, YouTube was going to take it down this anyway.
Yeah.
But they would take it down first. That would not happen today.
Yeah.
No chance.
It'd be
no chance.
celebrated.
Yeah,
today.
no chance. No chance. It's almost like Justin has to do it again.
I was just thinking that.
That would be great.
Might be time. Well, I mean, the paperback's probably out.
That's like when they say no one could ever beat what is it, Johnny Vandermeer's
back-to-back,
no-hitter record?
yeah,
Because you have to do it 3 times.
True.
No one will read Julie DeCaro's book twice on YouTube.
No one's ever read it once except for Justin.
That's what I'm saying. Though. This puts it out of.
Yeah, it blows it away.
Yeah.
Jesus. All right. Well, there you go. We'll still keep an eye on that. That's percolating. I am on today, I think, the draft, right, Dave? Is that today? Yep. Yeah. Myself, Brandon Walker, Chief, and White Sox Dave. Am I forgetting somebody? Eddie as well.
What's the topic, can you say?
I think so, right? Can I say the topic now or no? 90s comedies.
Oh.
So there you go. So keep an eye.
Take Seinfeld.
Film, I'm sorry. Motion picture. Yes, films from the 90s. So that's today. And we're back tomorrow with Augustus and Josh and Mike. And we'll talk to you then. Goodbye.